After an eon of war, Discordia, goddess of betrayal, strife, and suffering, had done the unfathomable. She had won. At her feet lay the gods, dying, their heroes broken, all hope forsaken. Reality was hers to remake in her image, her victory unassailable. In this moment, Discordia wept, for there was no one to oppose her.
And welcome everyone to tonight's episode of Dungeons of Discordia. We are Dice Tyrants, we're a TTRPG streaming community, and we have the honor of having Cheyenne Wright as our GM. Speaking of Cheyenne, why don't you go ahead and take it away from here?
Hi everybody! Welcome back to Dungeons of Discordia. I believe we are somewhere lost in the Thornwild, fighting a desperate battle against some goblins when we decided to hit pause button on a cliffhanger there, pick it up here next week, which is today, with a whole bunch of new bennies.
That is correct.
Yeah, so this should be a lot of fun. Is there any sort of chat about other cool stuff that we want to talk about? I got one thing. So a date is officially set for my Flash Gordon one-shot, which will be a week from Wednesday. So that is, we'll be doing it. I'm not sure about the exact time that the show will happen, but on the 26th of May, you can tune in to the Pinnacle Twitch channel, I believe. Well, I'll be running a one-shot Flash Gordon story with Scott Woodward, the creator of the Flash Gordon setting, the author of it, a couple of other great players who I've yet to have my first meeting with. But for the fans of this show, Taylor will be there as well as as a Flash Gordon Hawkman. Or
you better believe it.
Hawkman, right? That's
Hawkman, covered in
Hawkman.
feathers and ready to fly straight into an engine.
Is that gonna be your character's last name? Is like Hawkman?
Hawkman? I don't know why you would think that I would create something like that after making Hemman.
Characters in Flash Gordon don't have last names.
I didn't even think about that. That's great.
I just can't believe that you would think I would do something like that. Is the thing.
I am Hawkman. It sounds like a news anchor name.
It probably is.
Hawkman.
And he's here in the chat.
So that should be a lot of fun. I've been putting that together by request from the folks over, and it's all to coincide with a big Kickstarter or fundraiser that they're doing starting on the 18th, I think. So tomorrow. So there's a big Flash Gordon Moons of Mongo fundraiser that's going to be like a whole bunch of the new Moons of Mongo adventure path book and a whole bunch of Flash Gordon like figure pawns, like flat figure stuff for all sorts of Flash Gordon-y stuff. All the neat art. Should be a lot of fun. Anyways, and I'm sure you can follow Pinnacle for more information on that.
Gotta get that
That's all I
stuff.
really had to talk about.
I don't have any specific announcements for Dice Tyrants unless anyone in the cast has something going on that's super dopey awesome.
Other than my roiling internal conflict.
That is super dopey awesome.
Heaven's blood rage has been on hold for 7 days now. We're going to find out what her decision is. Does she yield to save the lives of her friends, or does she fight to save her honor?
Oh, I actually do. I do have a personal announcement. I ordered a green cloak for Vet.
Nice.
So you can't
How's
kill
that
him
gonna-
tonight, Cheyenne.
How's that gonna work with the green screen?
I have a different color green
Whoops.
screen, so
Okay, all right.
yeah,
Okay.
I can go. I have black and I have white as well for the green screen. So I can just
Okay.
use one of those colors.
All right.
I literally did not even think of that. So good call.
Wait, so could you use like any color? Because the other side of mine is blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what color it is.
Interesting.
Yes.
It's called chroma key. Green screen is the most common because there's rarely any green in people's skin pigment.
Yeah.
Well, they haven't met me.
Yeah, but
They call
this
me
is
the Green
this is
Goblin.
technically a bright green, but this camera reads it as teal for some reason.
Yeah,
It's
yours
really-
is the prettiest.
It's the camera, really, because it's the same color as like yours, Taylor, in person. It's it.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. All right,
Can't
so
trust anything.
now that all that's out of the way, let's bring it back to the Thornwood.
Yes.
Okay.
Where we last
So
left
nervous.
off, you had ventured into the Thornwild in search of a dire wolf that was stalking the outside of the camp. Worried that it might attack in the night, you decided to preempt that by going in, venturing into the dark, misty depths of the wood. There you found the wolf and dispatched it quite readily. However, the battle drew the attention of some goblins also laying wait in the wood. They moved in, seeing easy prey. You took heavy damage. Some of you did, but managed to put the hurt down on about half the goblin party. They would have run were it not for their leader, Grom, a goblin of unusual size, stands almost 7 feet tall. And he has entered the battlefield at the last minute and demanded your surrender. At the end of his falchion scimitar. Sorry, give him a falchion or a scimitar. I know it's very important. A scimitar. At the end of his scimitar, and that's where we decided to hold off until next week. We'll pick up
Yes.
again. So, everyone, I'm going to deal cards. Drada's going to start the round on hold. Everyone else is going to get cards, but they're waiting to see Hemon's reaction, if she will yield or fight. So, dealing cards first. Oh, Hemon draws the high card. So,
Nice.
with that means that none of the other
Discordia
characters,
craves battle.
should you choose to act and not yield, you will none of them will be able to interrupt your action. If they had gotten higher cards, they could have possibly tried to interrupt you before you acted, but pulling the high card, it's your decision to make.
Oh my god. This
Can-
is making it even harder.
Can I spend a penny to draw a different card? Because mine sucks.
You can spend a penny to draw a different card. Do you? Oh, okay.
Ooh, the
Very
penny
nice.
fades away. That is very cool.
So
Yeah,
beautiful.
new animations included there.
It's nothing like throwing a Benny.
All right, so. So you get a new card. Sorry.
It is
Draw
okay.
a card. All right, so we replace your 3 of diamonds with the 7 of clubs.
Nice. I
Okay.
go before Grom. I like it. That was the
Okay.
plan all the time.
All right, so Hemon with the high card. What's it gonna be?
Okay, so here's the thing. Let's unpack this, everyone. Hemin is not within striking range of the other goblins.
Yeah, there's 3 archers. Only 2 of them have line of sight on you. The third one doesn't.
Yeah,
The
because
third
he's
one's
all
on
the way back there, hidden behind that
Yeah, the
tree
third one.
slash rock.
The third one's back over here. He's got a line of sight on Drada, and that's about it.
But they have Drada.
But
That
yeah,
one guy back there
Mhm.
has got his foot on Drada's head.
yeah.
Oh, it does.
And-
Oh no. Oh god.
See, that's the thing. Because for those of you following along with the chaos, Hemin has 2 hindrances that happen to be directly at each other's throats at this moment. Loyalty and code of honor. So, code of honor would probably dictate that dying in wailing battle would be extremely good, and we would maybe want to do that, right? So, never kneel, no gods, no masters. But loyalty dictates that I have to absolutely sacrifice all things above helping my friends. So if I roll into a battle, then Drada could get hurt. And that would, I don't know, that would be pretty terrible.
I'll risk it. It's all good.
If anything,
then-
if we die here, we'll just have to roll up new adventurers.
Now, Drada is actually on hold, which means that should the goblin that's on his neck attempt to do something on his card, Drada has the chance to interrupt him and act first. Because he's been on hold since he surrendered in a previous round.
Hmm.
Well, that's
Bingo.
interesting that you would mention that. Because can I move tentatively just to, would it be possible for me to move behind Grom?
Ooh,
If
I
you
know what
move
you're
during
doing.
your action, you can move around Grom all you want as long as you don't move out of his range after you move into his range.
Because if I move behind Grom, then I would theoretically be in striking range of that other dude as well.
Well, if you're within 1 inch of somebody, you have striking range. If it's further out than that, then you don't. So
Maybe it's okay to ignore them.
it's there's a little bit bigger gap between the 2 of them than you would think.
Yeah,
This is-
okay.
It's a little over 1 inch that way and a little over 1 inch that way. So if you're close enough to strike Grom, which would be about right here. Let's see, best position there. You're 2. Oh no! Oh no! Ooh, it's real dicey. You could theoretically be in a position where you're flanked by both of them.
Do it.
Okay.
And the benefit of that is that that archer up front would have to hit your parry to shoot you,
Mhm.
not just a 4.
Well, and I believe Hemin would have an attack of opportunity if it tries to get out of the way of Hemin's reach too.
Right.
Yeah, if it tries to move away to get a better shot.
Good
than him
call, Taylor. That's awesome.
I was wondering if it would be like a stupid thing to be like, well, I'm risking an attack of opportunity on Grom if I like use an action to move. But
Yeah, no. That
But if
is the
not-
way that this is sort of supposed to work.
cool. Okay,
Choosing
well,
the spot to stand, all that.
I guess I've chosen then, and this is what we're gonna do. I, for game purposes, am not yielding. We don't do
Okay.
that in this house.
No.
Instead, we'll be picking the combat edge of sweep.
Okay.
That is a
Because-
solid freaking move.
Now you have to use a
Because-
two. And in Savage Pathfinder, you have to use a two-handed weapon to sweep.
Oh.
Guess it's axe time.
Oh, yeah,
Fortunately, I
yes,
have
that's right,
that.
You do have that.
Mhm.
So, what I would like to do is I would like to move for role-playing purposes. I will be taking a step forward, looking very dejected, head down, arms slack. I appear to be walking into my surrender.
Do you drop the hammer? Which is the
yes.
weapon you have out at the moment.
I will drop the hammer. Literally.
Okay.
They don't know how, literally, but literally. The hammer is being dropped at the foot of Grom. And I'm not gonna say anything. But instead of going into a full kneel, when I get about 3/4 of the way into the kneel, I am going to quickly move around Grom to be in between him and the first of the smaller goblins, the archer that we can just see in the corner there.
All right.
And that is when I'm gonna pull the great axe off of my back and sweep.
As you step forward to Grom and drop the hammer, and then you plant one foot on the ground and spin on it, and as you do, you'll pull the axe from your back, and and in your spin around him, you end up behind him. He spins rapidly to try and face you, but you've pulled the great axe from your back at that time, and you complete the spin with the axe, and let's see. So, in all, you end up right here. Let's actually move you.
Yeah.
Right there,
Covered in blood.
and give me a fighting roll with your axe.
Oh,
Roll
come
your axe.
on.
This will
Come
be
on,
one roll,
Henry.
this will be one attack. It'll be applied to all adjacent creatures.
Oh,
You
okay.
got this.
Everybody, let's really hope, because boy, this could
You
be.
You can target both.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Yep, there we go.
Okay, so
Shift
now.
T will let you target multiple targets.
Ooh, it's almost like we're in Photoshop right now.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
yeah.
Technology, guys! Holy wow! Okay, it's time for the axe. Okay.
That's a miss on Grom and a hit on the goblin. Do you want to stick with that or spend a penny and see if
I'm
you can
gonna
get better?
spend a Benny
Okay.
because we can do better, and we kind of have to. Oh.
That is not better.
Okay, we're gonna spend another Benny.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes! Yes!
Woo!
Yes!
That is a
Yes!
raise
Raise on
on
both
both.
of them.
That's
Yeah.
what we needed. Thank you, Bennies. That
Get
was
wrecked.
worth it.
All right,
That
so we're
was
just going to
worth
roll
it.
the damage. So we're going to now roll the damage separately for each one. Do you want to do it, or you want to do the honors of clicking the purple letters there?
Everyone, let's do it.
Yes.
So 2 wounds and shaken on Grom. And
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
No.
and 4 wounds on the other guy. All
Oh.
right, so
Score.
that one I'm just going to
Boy.
apply right off the board there.
Oh
I also
my
figured out
God.
what was causing them to all get inked at the same time and fix that. All right, so Grom's going to try and soak that. Let's see.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
No soaking for Grom. What a joke.
What a joke.
He does not successfully soak on the first one. He's going to spend his other Benny.
This is a 2 Benny game, people. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh no! Oh no, the rainbow!
Oh, no.
He soaks both, and which means he takes no wounds and is not shaken.
Uh-oh. Okay. All right. We made a choice. We're riding it out.
But he's also no longer got any bennies.
Ah, that's true. That's true.
Well-
He only gets, as an NPC, he only gets the 2.
It's hard mode now for Grum.
Yep. And with that, the goblins go. Sorry that it yanks all the way over there, but did it yank the screen all the way over for anybody else or just me?
Just you.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
it's you.
All right. So the goblin right behind the one that just got cut in half with the axe tries to take a shot at you, Hemon. He's he's outside of your range and can actually just needs to hit a 4 or better on that bow.
All right, let's see. Wait, is he the one that's called Bitchin' Goblin?
Yep, but he misses.
Oh my god, that's funny.
His weird crooked arrow just does not fly straight in as it goes zooming over your shoulder and off into the woods. The other goblin behind the rock doesn't know what's going on and so does not get an action there.
He's about to find out.
The goblin standing on top of Drada, however, sees this betrayal and the fact that so the fight's not over. Okay, raises his sword to bring it down on Drada.
A couple questions.
Yes.
Okay. To cast Shape Change, it doesn't say how long it takes. I don't think we ever clarified this last game.
Okay.
Cast. The
It's an
duration
action.
is 5.
Yeah, it's an action. It happens pretty much instantly.
Just an action?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to do it before it gets an attack, however, that's an opposed roll. Your agility versus their agility.
Okay, second follow-up to that. If I say I want to do multi-action, can I cast a spell and do something else, or is a spell?
Oh yeah. No. You can totally do that.
That's cool.
Then I am going to turn over on my back, interrupting this goblin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to blast him in the face with a moon bolt. I'm going to do multi-action. Oh wait, can I do 2 spells in the same back-to-back? That's the third question.
So are you asking
yeah.
if you take 2 actions, can you cast a spell and then with your second action cast another spell?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll allow it for. I'll look into it later, but for this moment, yes.
Okay. So I'm going
Fear
to
and adrenaline.
Don't stop! Don't do that! And I'm going to fire off a moonbeam and blast him in the face. And then with the other hand, I'm going to touch my chest and I'm going to change into a wolf.
Okay.
Yo, nice.
Oh, we're bringing it today. I'm proud of us.
Okay, so first thing you need to do is just an opposed athletics. Now this doesn't receive the -2 from multi-action. It's just straight up you are taking the active step here, which means you set the difficulty. And if I can match it, then the goblin goes first.
Oh,
Give it to me. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
A 9. The goblin needs to make a 9 on his agility to not get interrupted. All right, let's see about that.
Get wrecked, goblin.
Oh, so close to rolling that 8. But he rolls a 2, so which means you actually go first. Now, everything you're doing here at this point on is at -2 because you're doing 2 actions.
Yep.
First, fire off that bolt.
Yep.
Don't forget to target the
spell
goblin.
casting. Oh,
Target the goblin.
T.
Yeah, watch out. This is sophisticated goblin.
Okay. And yeah. Spell casting incoming. Come on.
That's an 8. That is a hit. That's a hit and a raise.
Okay. And
You-
moonbeam or moonbolt.
Yeah. If you rolled it from Moonbolt, it probably would have included all the damage and all that sort of stuff instead of rolling spell casting.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yep, you did tell me that last time.
Ooh,
Come on, explode.
nice. Absolutely
Oh yeah,
crushed.
that just burns up the that goblin.
So I just blow it off and blow his head off, and it goes spinning behind him, and then I cast woof, and then and I jump out forwards, and I'm just looking around as I'm this like pale wolf with these blue eyes, and I look like this lunar colored wolf, and I jump up and howl, and that's my turn.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I just saw it.
Well, give me that spellcasting roll to actually see if you get the
that's
spell
right.
off.
Details.
You need to tag my shape change as I'm skilled with it, because it's still marked as unskilled.
Okay, I'll fix that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see. Hang on one second. Shape change. Oh yeah, because that's a new one that you added, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Since I did out of combat, we didn't roll for it.
Spell casting. All right, try it now. You're going to be doing a lot of this. I'm going to have to build up a.
Yo, yeah!
On.
Well,
Yes.
yeah. So, well, you didn't shape change the goblin. It looks like it's still targeted that, but we know what's going on. You definitely are able to do that. You do this plenty. We're going to have to build up a library of the things that you shape change into, because then I can easily make it so that we can just swap the image of your token into whatever it is you're shape changing into.
Yeah, and I need access to the bestiary because it only gives me the first page of the bestiary. It doesn't give me any of the beasts.
Yeah. We'll figure all of that out. We can do that.
So
We can
I'm
do
now
that.
a lunar wolf that's Drada-esque with white hair and pale features, and I'm like, I want to get out of here. Is what that means.
All right.
Actually, I'm gonna burn an extra spell point if you let me, so I have the ability to talk. Can I do that? It's
Sure.
a modifier I can add to it.
Yeah.
So
that
I'm,
range,
Chris, I want to get out of here. Whatever my voice is, I gotta find it again.
That's just your wolf voice. Hey there, we gotta get out of here.
That's your shape voice.
We gotta get out of here.
Hey, yo, boo boo.
We gotta get out of these. Hey, these picnic goblins. Let's get out
Picnic
of here.
baskets.
Picnic goblins.
How dare you talk to my people
my turn.
like that? Picnic goblins.
Vic, call off your people.
Hey, Hammond.
All right. All right. So, and with that, Drada's turn is gone. The other goblins don't have a chance to do anything else. Vec, you're up.
All right, so Vec is going to rush at our at friend Grom here, and he drops his repeating crossbow on the ground, draws out Heartstriker, and leaps towards Grom to just stab straight into this guy, almost doing like a leap and like stab thrust to stab him in his heart. And I'm going to attack with Heartstriker with my fighting. And when I perform a test with the fighting skill, since I have the feint edge, I can choose to make the foe resist with smarts instead of agility, which I am going to do.
So, are you actually attacking him, or are you trying to fake him out?
I am actually trying to attack him.
Okay, because a test means you're trying to trick him.
Oh, okay. So would that be a multi-action then?
If you want to do both, you can do both, but then they're both -2.
So would the tricking him wouldn't actually deal damage?
No, but what it could do is it could make him vulnerable, so that he's easier to be hit by other people, or distract him so that if you when you do hit him, him attempting to well, he can't really soak it. He's out of bennies, but if you shake him, then him unshaking will be more difficult.
Okay, so I'd probably want to make him vulnerable then.
Or you could even, if you roll high enough, you can shake him before you actually hit him.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna rush forward and feint by throwing one of my daggers at him to make it look like I'm actually trying to throw it.
Right.
So I don't want to actually make I don't want to try to hit him with the dagger, but I want to try to make it look like I'm trying to. Maybe by like throwing it past his head to make it look like he's gonna have to move his head out of the way, and use that as a distraction to stab him in the heart.
All right. So, but
I guess that would be a shooting roll, though, wouldn't it?
That would be a throwing roll. So if you want to use your fighting against his smarts, you need to describe it as a fighting attack.
Okay. This is what I'll do then. As I go to jump for him, I'm gonna have one of my daggers in hand and swipe at his throat for the feint, and then with my other arm, like from behind my back, go to stab him. In one kind of fluid motion, so that he tries to block the dagger and doesn't pay attention to the rapier.
Okay. All right. That sounds like what we're trying to do. So first one is a fighting test. So you roll fighting, and using your edge, he will have to resist it with his smarts instead of his agility.
That is a 5. I can wait to see what he rolls in order to spend a penny, right?
No.
No.
When you're initiating a test, as the person, as the active player, you have to decide how hard you're making it before he rolls against it.
That's dirty. I'm definitely spending a penny on that because I want to make him. Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep the 5.
Yeah. All right.
Come on.
Well, I will say you chose wisely, at least on which trait you want him to roll against. His agility is a D6, but his smarts is a D4.
Oh,
Okay.
sad.
So let's see.
Yes.
A 2 and a 3. All right. So he fails the test. You didn't roll high enough to shake him, but you can choose to either make him distracted or vulnerable.
Okay. Oh shoot. That fighting test would have been at a -2 though, right? Because I'm doing that and attacking.
Yeah, that would have.
Okay.
Which would have been a 3, which
would have been a tie.
Yeah. Well, technically, he would have hit the target number, which would be a success for him.
Let me. I'm gonna spend my last penny.
Okay.
See what happens. Shoot, that's another
man.
5. Oh.
We didn't even get to have bennies for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's wait till next time so we get our pennies back.
Yeah.
5 minutes later after the show. Damn, we're out of pennies.
We're out of pennies. Okay, so that he hits the target number. He is not.
Right. He's not tricked. Now, however, you haven't made your actual fighting roll yet. I might say, perhaps a wild attack would be useful in this instance.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I am being very wild and ferocious with this attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're going to get a -2 from the multi-action, but a wild attack will offset that. It just leaves you open for a counterattack.
I am.
Do it.
Yes. Yep.
Do it.
I'm doing it.
Fight the enemy in front of you.
If Grom is being flanked, does that give me my sneak attack?
No? He is being flanked. He gets, which would mean you would normally get a gang up bonus.
Okay.
+1, but he's got a shield, which negates one gang up bonus.
So what is blah blah blah? Okay.
Yeah, that's
okay, cool. Just checking out the drop here real quick. Okay, cool. I am going to roll my Heart Striker wild attack, and we'll.
No, I'm sorry. You do get the gang up bonus because he doesn't have a big shield. He's got a small shield, which
Okay.
doesn't provide the gang up bonus.
So that'd be a 9 then. Fighting.
Yeah, so that'll be a 9 to hit him, which is not a raise on his parry, but it's a hit.
Okay, cool. I am all for that. damage. That's a 5?
5 is not enough to.
Oh.
It basically, you go striking in with the rapier, and he holds up his arm, with the scimitar in it, and just basically deflects Heartstriker with the. Well, hang on, Heartstriker gets a AP2 against his toughness. That would make it a 7. Still not enough.
Oof, that's brutal.
8 is the target number that you needed there.
Okay.
So yeah, he blocks it with the bracers on his arm.
If anyone in the audience has a +1, that would be very helpful right now. Just saying. Okay.
All right.
That is what
Little
happens.
+1's coming in from the audience. All right, here we go. Grom is up next.
Ooh, that's brutal.
Torn between two combatants.
Common! Oh my god! Yes! Common, I love
that?
you so much right now!
yeah.
Common just rewarded us
Common, thank
4 bennies. You are a
Okay.
hero.
Thank you.
An absolute lord amongst men. Oh my
All right.
gosh.
In that case,
What a good friend.
I'm assuming you're going to spend one to make that a hit.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, I would spend a penny to do the reroll, correct?
Well, I mean, hang on. Was it +1s or was it bennies you got?
It was bennies.
Oh, okay.
4 bennies.
Yeah.
So in that case, you could re-roll the damage, or you could try and re-roll the hit. I guess. Well, no, we already rolled damage.
I already
so
rolled. Yeah, I already rolled the hit, so I would re-roll the damage then.
You would have to re-roll damage, yeah.
Okay, so it might
I'll
yell
give
at me
you that
for
up.
not having a Benny. I don't know if it's going to do that, but are you guys okay if I try to get this hit?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Yes. It's all or
You hit the
nothing.
plus sign above your bennies and it gives you one.
Boop, doing it now. And there we go. Come on, Heartstriker. Ah, so that would be a 9 though. Because
Heartstriker is AP2, which would make it a 9, which would be enough to shake Grom.
I am totally cool with that. I am fine
Take-
with shaking him.
Taking it.
Oh god, this is scary, you guys. Holy crap.
This is definitely not what I planned to do all week. I'm just saying. I was very much going to be like, I had to think really hard about being responsible and not being a maniac and coming in here and being like thoughtful about my party and being shamed that I did go into the woods and I shirked my responsibilities to go after that wolf because I wanted it. And then I just heard this voice from, the corner going, "Do it." And it, when somebody with a collar tells you that, I feel like you have to.
All right. So, Grom is. You did not successfully distract Grom, so he gets no penalty on his attempt when it's now his turn to try and unshake.
Good.
Oh,
But
come on,
he only rolled a 3.
Yes, and he doesn't
So
have bennies.
sad.
And he has no bennies to try and re-roll. So he is shaken
So dope.
and cannot act.
Oh my god, that's so embarrassing for him.
Next round. Goblins pull Black Joker.
No!
Well, that's not great, but hey, has anything
Oh.
been so far?
Yay.
Let's freaking go.
First goblin, the one that's back in hiding there, takes his shot at the miraculously appeared wolf that just showed up where that wizard used to be.
Oh my god, you turned him into
I'm
a wolf.
peaceful.
That's awesome.
Whoa, whoa.
I'm peaceful. Don't shoot me.
The goblin does not seem to care. Well, actually, you know what?
This is my
I'm
house.
going to take that back.
I'm part of the woods.
The goblin is going to make a smarts check. See if he's fooled by the wolf.
Okay.
Goblins are dumb, but not that dumb. So
Funny,
We'll see.
the
We'll see what
archers are
happens.
smarter than Grom. Grom is not as smart as the archers.
That feels fair.
Woo!
That
One.
archer rolled a 1.
Smarter than
So-
the average goblin.
So he is frantically looking through the. Oh no, he's +2 even because of the. But even that's still a 3. Still not good enough to recognize the wolf as the wizard.
Shame.
And
Goblins,
he is
come on.
scanning the tree line for where the wizard has disappeared to.
Oh
Uh,
gosh.
You can't figure me out.
However, the pigeon goblin is still draws the bow back, eyes squint, takes good aim at Hemon and fires off a shot. This time at +2 because of the Joker.
Uh-oh, +2. Dang. All right. That's fair.
That's brutal.
Well, I have 1 Benny left, so if I gotta soak it.
You got this. I believe in you.
We've got 3 more in the stack if you need it.
You know what? Come at me, bro. Like,
Don't say
In the-
that. Don't say it. They're gonna all explode.
they're gonna Voltron into a bigger
Yes.
Roll a 2 ones
Voltron.
in a row from the goblins.
Yes.
So
God,
even
Discordia
with
wills
the
it.
Joker,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
the arrow goes wide, and it misses. Hemon, you're
Oh
up.
my god, I'm so close to you, buddy. What is wrong? Okay, let me see. You know what? I'm right behind Grom. And I feel like it would be appropriate to axe him.
A question.
Yeah, you do get a +1 because of the gang up bonus.
You can do
That-
wild attack and get a +3.
I double checked. His shield is not good enough to give him to negate the big gang up bonus. So
That's
You got-
true. I was looking at that. Yeah, because if I do wild attack, +2 hit, +2 damage.
mhm.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's wild attack with the great axe. He is targeted. So here we go. Wild attack. Oh, whoops.
Wild? Why? Oh, okay. It did not seem to.
It did not
See.
give you the wild attack
Wild
bonus. Did
attack
you click
bonus,
wild
yeah.
attack on there? There is a
No,
wild
I did
attack.
not.
Yeah, there is a wild attack button.
If you roll axe, there is a wild attack button. When you selected your axe.
Oh, yep.
There should've-
I blatantly did not.
Oh, dude, yeah!
Okay, there we go.
Nice,
And that
Taylor.
makes you
Yeah.
vulnerable. But yeah, you hit with a raise. So click that damage.
Yes.
1 wound and shaken. He has to take it because
And he can't
doesn't-
soak it.
he can't soak it.
Wild attack.
Wasn't he already shaken, or did he soak that?
He he was already shaken, but
Okay.
shaken only lowers the window
That's
for the
right.
first wound.
That's
It does not lower the window for the second.
Excellent. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Just
Uh,
over suggesting things.
I dig it.
Yeah, so yeah, you would, in order to deal 2 wounds to him in 1 round, you would need to get a 16 or better for damage.
Look, now we're tied. 1
Yeah.
to 1.
All right, so Vec, you're up.
So Vec is going to, instead of trying to, I kind of want to go in for another feint just to kind of see what happens. It was fun. I am going to do that. So again, dagger in my left hand, heart striker in my right hand. I am going to kind of like, so as I went to like slash at his throat and stab him, I've kind of got my feet planted on his chest and so I like go to like flip off of his chest, and I'm gonna try to stab his foot with my dagger and then plunge up towards his abdomen as like Vec is like flipping off of his stomach and then like going to stab him and then heading up. So I'm gonna try to stab him in his feet and in his left foot, and then as the feint, and then try to stab him in the gut with the.
You're trying the multi-action
Yes,
feint.
multi-action
again?
feint attack again. Yep, that's gonna be my thing. I like it. Okay, so this is a fighting check. So I'm gonna do that here. Come on, dice. That is a 6. Minus
Minus
2 for
two.
4.
4. Right. So then opposed by his smarts,
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Come on, Grom. Be the big dumb. No, be the big
you're
dumb.
not the big
Dang it.
dumb. You tried it once, and he was just barely able to block it. Or actually, no, he wasn't. No, he was just barely able to block it, and then the second time he sees it coming from a mile away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. I am going to wild attack once more with Heart Striker.
Okay.
And that is not enough. I am going to. Are you guys cool if I try to Benny it?
Do it. We gotta hurry.
Seven is enough to hit him.
Oh, AP2. AP2. That is enough.
Well, no, you're rolling to hit, not damage. Here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
So I think maybe you just didn't have him targeted or something.
I do not.
Yeah. So otherwise it would calculate for you that whether or not you hit with that attack. But that is a hit.
Okay.
So you can take that, or you can, or if you're trying to get a raise, then that's something else.
Nope. I'm cool with the hit.
Okay. He's still shaken from the previous thing, so it'll be easier to put another wound on him.
Okay. Come on, AP2. That is actually that's a 10 with the AP2, right?
Let's see. Yeah. You rolled an 8. That's a 10. Which 8 is what you need, is his target number for shaking him. He's already shaken, so that'll deal another wound.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't believe we're fighting Grom.
I
Whoa.
sink the rapier in, just enough into the gut for him to like see him wince, and I rip it out. And then, if he's shaken, can I move out of his combat range without getting an attack of opportunity?
Oh yeah, you guys can move away from him all you
Oh,
want.
sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna scamper up onto this side, realizing that like, my rapier isn't doing too much. Yeah, I'm just like scampering up the wall, and that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. I don't know why you think it's not doing that much. You put you put a wound on him.
Yeah. All right.
All
Cool.
right.
That is
Fighting
Vec.
Grom.
We are
Drada,
fighting
the
Grom.
wolf. What does the wolf do?
So
What does Drada wolf
I'm
do?
looking at the battlefield, and what I see in front of me is my friends fighting this guy. I don't know how fast I can run as a wolf, but I'd like to run at Grom if that's a thing I can do.
Let's say pace is a. Actually, I might have the stats here. Second.
Smarter than the
Can this
average
be
Grom.
canon? Can I this please?
Pace
be-
is 7. Oh yeah, no.
Yogi, get out of
Pace
there.
is
Trash
10.
It's
can.
only
Pace
6.7.
Pace of a wolf is 10
Ooh.
with a running die of. Let's see. With a D10 running die.
That's
Wow.
crazy. A pace of 10
I
with
might-
a D10 running die.
So I'm just gonna be a wolf from now on. That's just Drada's believing gone.
Be a great
So
scout,
you've only
to be
like
honest.
6.
You better hope this
he's
not
only
like
like
Animorphs. Where if you stay like
Now-
that too long, you're stuck that way.
Just leap over the well.
Yeah, sorry. Let me clarify before I move. Even though I already did, I'm sorry. I meant to ask this. I got caught up in the act. With D&D, when your shape change and you go to 0 hit points, you morph back into who you are, back to your normal hit points. I don't know how shape change works in Savageworlds.
I'm pretty sure you carry your wounds with you, whatever form you're in.
Okay, whatever form I'm at. Okay, I just want to clarify that. So I'm putting a big risk for this. So
Yeah.
I'm
God,
seeing this
yeah.
big
So
guy.
technically, when you have a pace of 10, you technically have a pace of 8 because the 2 wounds you have would slow you down.
Okay.
And you still
least
have the
still-
penalties on any rolls that you need to make as well.
Okay. So I'm gonna run up to this guy and I'm gonna jump on him and I'll make a cold shot. And I want to grab his arm that he's got the sword in and lock my jaws in tight.
Exploring new voices, I see.
I guess.
It's beautiful.
Woodland creature voice.
All right, that sounds like
I
a.
agree.
Woodland creature voice. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I love it.
So are you trying to do this as an attack that'll wound him, or an attack that'll just distract him?
Yeah, disable him or distract him. Like I want to lock onto his arm. Well, could I lock onto his arm enough to drop the sword?
Yes, you can. That's a different. We would handle it each one differently. So the question is, which one do you want to do? Are you just trying to hamper him, or are you trying to actually get him to? Are you trying to actually disarm
Let's
him?
distract him. Let's distract him. Yeah,
All
'cause
right.
that adds like a bunch of stuff to him. So I'm gonna try that. So I just come, whoo, whoo, I jump over the well, whoo, and I just jump in, and you just see my mouth, and I'm jumping on his arm. So what are my minuses to this?
Okay, you're at -2 because of your wounds.
Okay.
You're going to roll your fighting, and that's going to be opposed by his agility.
Okay. Can I wild attack this?
No, because this is not technically a real attack.
This is like a
This is
grapple,
more-
right?
This is more like a test, like what Rec has been doing, basically. It's not really a grapple. You're trying. If you were trying to actually grapple him, then we'd roll it as an actual just straight up fighting attack. But in this one, you're trying to distract him. You're trying to throw him off his game, basically. So it's a test, which I totally support this sort of these sort of things. It's where Savageworlds really shines. As far as I'm concerned, it's in the testing your opponents and and setting them up for counterattacks from your friends and stuff like that. It's real teamwork. So you're at a -2, but make a fighting roll.
Okay. Is that the wolf's fighting roll or is it my fighting roll?
It's your fighting roll.
Okay. Just want to clarify. Sorry, chat. First time doing this, so we're asking a bunch of questions.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't learn special skills by shape changing into a wolf. You just look like a wolf.
Gotcha. I'm gonna Benny that with my own bennies because I've got 3 of them.
Oh, thank God we got new bennies.
There we go.
Yes.
All right. So at -2, that's a 7. He opposes that with his agility. Straight up.
Nice.
Roll the 2 and a 1.
Yes. What a chunk.
Not only for a total of because of his wounds a 0. So not only is so he would be distracted, and if he wasn't already shaken, you would have shaken him. Unfortunately, this wasn't an attack that actually dealt any damage. So you don't put another wound on him, but you can choose to just make him distracted. And let's see, hang on, did I bring this trace over? We're going to go into something that's a little extra fun here. There's a thing called creative combat.
Fun. Creative combat.
Oh, what is this?
So there is there's a table here where there is a chance that in addition when you attack with a raise, instead of just getting the shaken result, there's a chance you could do other things. All right. Ooh. So I'm gonna roll on the table and we're gonna find out what else. Now there is a small chance. Well, I mean, it's all pretty cool. So, but we're gonna roll with it. There's a small chance you're gonna die.
Whatever.
There's
like you said, it's all fun.
Spontaneous combustion. So let's see what happens.
YOLO.
Yeah.
YOLO.
Right, so it would have just been additionally, you shake him, but the standard thing. So nothing special. All right. So, but you do choose whether you want to make him distracted or vulnerable. And other examples are you make them distracted and vulnerable, or you get an entire second action, or all sorts of neat stuff like that can happen.
So, question: if Drada would have gotten a raise on that fighting roll, would he be able to choose 2 things?
Are you talking about on your test?
On his test, correct.
Yeah, if you get a raise on that, and I'm going to use the creative combat going forward here. and so there's a chance that you will just get a shake. You could just get a shaken, or it's whatever the role in the creative combat is.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. All right,
Okay.
so he is distracted, and then he's just distracted, which is still a big deal. Like distracted's pretty cool.
Distracted will make it even harder for him to unshake.
Good.
Yes,
Which is,
that was the plan.
yeah.
I'm biting this guy.
All right. So, and which is good because it's his turn. He attempts to unshake. He rolls a -1 all day with the wound penalties and being distracted. He is no longer distracted now. End of his turn, but he is now he's still shaken. But it's the next round. Drada, you pull the high card.
Nice.
Okay.
So here's the thing. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, sir.
Any test, he goes again immediately after you. Any tests that you do, he's no longer distracted. I'm sorry. Never mind. Forget I was going to say that.
He's no longer distracted.
The distracted went away at the end of his turn.
So, give me 2 seconds. I don't know if this counts as a multi. Oh, that guy's dead. So, is this just him on the battlefield now? Where's the other goblin? I guess I can't.
There are
There's
two
one
goblin
archer
archers, and there's another archer over here, which is probably on its turn. Is probably going to move to a position where it can actually see what's going on. Because
I was gonna say.
From where it is right now, it can no longer see any of the fight on the field.
That guy's back there behind that rock, like, what's going on?
Okay, how do we target multiple targets? Is there a way to do that?
Shift T as you hover over each one.
Shift T? Okay. Okay. So as I am locked onto his arm, biting down.
Well, you don't have him grappled, but you are like threatening him, and that's distracting him, basically.
So I'm right in front of him. I'm just kind of like, boo, and I'm like jumping on him and getting crazy. As I rear up, you see my paws come out, and as I start to drop shapeshift, and you see my paws as they reach hands, and my body is morphing into a man. I'm blasting moonbeam burst in a cone shape, and I'm going to burn an extra point for targeting so that I do not hurt Hemin, and I'm going to blast through him, and I think I can hit the guy behind him. He's in the shadow on my map.
I'm going to show you how to fix. All right, so over on the left-hand sidebar of your screen, or if you don't have a little sidebar screen, you make it pop out by moving your cursor over to the left of your screen.
Yeah.
Get a little. All right, if you click on the tile controls button, sorry, the bent ruler. Click on the bent ruler. All right.
Yeah, I got it right here.
And then go down to the C cone template. There you go. Drag it out, and there you go. That you will hit everything touched by that template.
Excellent. So I am going to blast out with my moonbeam burst, but burning an extra spell point so that I do not hurt Hemin, and that's 3 spell points I'm burning with that spell. So I'm like half man, half wolf, just for theatrics, and I'm mid-shift blasting this out as I come into my full form in front of the goblin. This is a stupid move, but we're doing it anyways. And here we go.
I love it.
And I've got them both targeted.
Well, the neat thing about this is he's...
Oh, dude, yes!
Give it to me!
Yes!
That is a raise on both of them. So roll damage. Just click on the purple letters in the chat window to roll damage.
Okay, here's the goblin.
All right, that is enough to put an end to that goblin.
And here is Grom. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Ooh, 4 damage.
I got two bennies left of my own.
All right, just click on the Benny in there to roll it again.
Do it.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Yeah. Okay. That's 2 more wounds on Grom, which would bring him to 4 total. And he's got no bennies to soak with. So all that's left is that one elusive goblin out behind the rock are the evasive goblin, and when you go looking for him, he's gone. He just sort of like, yeah, that's enough for me, and slinks off into the woods.
You guys.
So you hear Drana say, "We're gonna take this guy. I don't know what I'm doing here." And he just fires because like he changes into mid shape and he just starts screaming randomly. What am I doing?
Vex scampers down and he heads kind of like over here, and he goes to grab his repeating hand crossbow, and he like picks it up and wipes all the dirt and stuff off of it, and holsters it, I guess, and she's Heart Striker, and yeah, it's just kind of like cleaning himself off.
That was good. I cannot believe that we survived that.
We kneeled no one. Not this day.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Man, I really was not planning to do that.
A good thing
Neither
you
was
did.
I was planning on groveling all episode.
Yes, I was gonna do it. I was actually gonna. Oh my god, we fought
No.
Grom. We fought Grom. Oh, and now
And
we're gonna
won.
loot his corpse.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
Let's see
No.
what he.
Well,
Yeah.
you're also both, you're both pretty hurt.
Yes, I'm hurt.
Well, you're not that hurt. I mean, Hammond's got a wound, Draw's got 2, so that's something.
Yes, I'm hurt. It hurts a lot. Not so much here or here, but right here is where it hurts the most.
Drana, you don't look so good.
No, I don't.
But you fought like a madman.
You were brave, and I didn't think that you were possible of being brave.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I was a wolf, and then I got courage, and then I attacked, and then I shot. I don't know.
Was the bloodlust. We went on the great hunt this day. And now, the spoils.
Go to the
They are rightfully
victors.
ours.
Well, there's a whole bunch of goblins here on the battlefield for you to go through their pockets. You guys can give me a notice roll to search them all.
Oh, critical fail.
But that finds nothing.
Notice?
Yep.
Oh!
Oh!
At least we got them now.
Me in front of me. It's all dark and white in front of me. I can't see anything.
Your
Wow,
sight just
2
starts to
critical
like tunnel
failures.
vision.
Hey,
Two
at least
critical
it's on
failures.
this.
Yeah, I know.
On the search roll.
Because it could have been earlier when it mattered.
All right, so Hammond, you find 14 gold spread out amongst all the goblins.
Excellent. Thank you,
That's it.
Grom.
And they have their weapons, and Grom's got a shield and some leather armor and the bracers that I mentioned, but that's about it.
Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna take that 14 gold. Would I be able to shoulder both the wolf that we killed and Grom to take back to camp?
Do you have... How encumbered are you at the moment?
We're gonna eat Grom?
I mean, I just want them to know.
That's horrible.
You are... I think
gonna
you're
eat my
overloaded
cousins?
as this, but I'm assuming that not all of this stuff is on you at the moment. Like, you didn't... Did you come into the woods with 100 pounds of rope?
I have that.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Okay, I have,
Yes.
You're a walking bandolier. You're just...
I have to be
Like-
honest though, like that's in my backpack. Like
I went to the
I
rope
should
store.
I should probably like not have
Anybody
that.
seen a cave around here? I'm gonna go spelunking.
Well, because you know what? That's a really
That's
great
funny.
point. I looked at times 10 and I thought I might need a lot of rope. But when you put it like that way, it does seem a bit excessive. It does.
Do you need 100 pounds of rope?
Wait, so okay, I do need to bring back
by weight, by pounds.
like what kind of rope is this? I did pick the hemp rope, so you know, it's has many uses. I just knew we would be on the road together for a long
We
time.
could build
and,
a bridge.
So Grom,
We
Grom had a
legit could
scimitar.
build like
Anybody
a
want-
really long bridge.
Grom had a skull shield and a scimitar. Is anybody interested in that?
no.
I would like to
No, thank
see it.
Hammond, I hate to say this, but I am not as strong as you are, but I was wondering if you could carry the bows of these goblins back. I might see if I can makeshift something to help me draw their arrows faster.
Now this I can do, friend Vec. A few bows. It's nothing. Surely.
Thank you.
Hammond, with your successful notice roll, you notice Grom was basically fighting bare-chested. The only armor that he had, other than the shield, is basically the little leather bracers he used to deflect the Vex sword with. Are you interested in the bracers and taking those from him?
Actually not wearing bracers, so yeah.
Okay.
So
So you
that
pull
is the
those
thing.
off. Let's see. As far as the other the goblins, they have a mixture of short bows, spears, and swords. Does anybody want any of those? Okay.
No.
Didn't Vec
no,
want
thank
that?
you.
Jack, did you want a short
Vex
bow,
Vex
spear, or
wants all the
sword?
bows.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes, I would like to take, but I'm gonna leave it with Hemon because I'm already 4 pounds over encumbered.
All right. So what are you taking?
Any bows and arrows that I can find. Like, all right, I'll take the arrows if Hemon takes the bows.
Okay. No, but do remember that these are goblin arrows made for the bow. They're not going to work with your repeating crossbow.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I just figured it like if I use the bow from the goblins, then I'll have goblin arrows.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
And I'm not gonna probably use those this episode anyway, so I'm not too worried about.
All right. I'll remember to tack them on into a treasure chest container later.
Okay.
I have been writing down my takings on my notepad because heat of the moment. .gif. But am I able to carry all the bows and the wolf?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Because I can sacrifice some rope if if I need to.
Can we fit it in the box? We could probably put some rope in the box. Oh, I already used the box today. Sorry, not gonna happen.
Yeah, we did. And I guess Grom is probably too big for me to also have.
Now, if you guys have any sort of healing magics, they'll only work in the first hour.
Oh, I don't think I have anything like that.
I don't have any healing magic.
Didn't you guys pick up like a potion or something like that?
Oh yeah,
got
we do
healer's
have a
kit.
potion. Yeah,
Wait, where did you guys get potions?
I bought one.
I did not buy one because I'm poor.
So I'm actually going to walk up to. I don't know.
Or I was before this trip because the other game I got 200 gold. Watch out. Future
Excellent.
mogul.
Drada, you don't look so good.
Oh, I'm in my prime. Don't worry about the blood. It'll stop once I run out.
Hammond, you never actually equipped your armor. Your toughness should have been too higher for the entire fight.
Hammond.
You had it on your character, but you didn't click the little icon to actually equip it.
I see.
So that means we can just get rid of Hammond's wound, right?
No, you just.
You put your
I turned it
armor
off
on.
for you. You just turned it off again.
Okay, cool. So when it's
There we go. Yeah.
amazing.
Also,
You did it with the straps that were loose.
You're doing
last-
amazing, sweetie.
Also, last week I asked you to come up with a name for that Warhammer. I don't think I saw anybody post anything on Twitter.
Exactly.
Did you put any thought into it?
I did put some thought into it. And in another world, this weapon might have been referred to as the Hammer of Power. So
Is that what you're gonna go with?
it might be, yeah.
Alright.
The power hammer.
It is not fancy, but it is.
Hammer.
It is
a hammer.
hardcore fantasy though. This is
It
the
is.
hammer of power.
When you hear that, you wonder, where have I heard that before? And it kind of echoes through the halls of your mind in a very nostalgic way, and it does feel familiar, but you just can't place it. It exists beyond the walls of the cocoon. So it is a dream that we all share.
So it is now called
I
the
am-
Hammer of Power on your character sheet.
Also,
I go over
before
to
we
this well.
leave,
Oh,
the
go ahead.
well. Okay,
Yeah, I
while
go
you're
to the
looking
well,
at the well,
And I flip a coin in it, and I say a wish to the moon.
I take the coin before it falls into the well.
No, you do not. I will cast spells on you.
I will cast spells on you. Let me flip my coin into the well. That
All
was
right,
really
Drada, give me a
funny,
notice
Tony.
roll.
Oh my god. You said give me a notice roll?
Note.
Drada, yeah.
Oh, Drada.
Oh, okay. Notice that starts with an N. There we go.
still can't believe I have 100 pounds of rope.
Oh,
What am I doing?
well, that's a 5.
All right, that's a success. You flip the coin into the well,
Oh,
and
wait. Sorry, that's only a 3 because of my -2 for my wounds.
because your wounds.
So-
Okay.
I'm gonna burn my last Benny because
Kidding.
whatever.
You're out of control.
Come on.
Oh,
Ooh, it's
Damn it.
another 3.
this is so
I-
terrible. Wait, we have.
I know.
I feel like we should
So
just
the
use one
alliance-
of the reserve bennies because we need this to happen for morale.
If you want me to, I will.
Kind of
It's up to
do.
you guys.
Do it.
Okay.
How much more
I
can
pulled- I
happen
pulled
to
it.
us already?
Don't tempt Cheyenne.
Oh wait, that was stupid. Here.
You spend it, but it's, yeah. Just
I just re-rolled it.
just make another notice roll.
Yep. That was my mistake.
I feel
No.
like, oh my
Son of a-
god,
That's
this is
even
so
better.
upsetting. We all need to go home and train notice.
For real.
Well, I need to not be wounded.
yeah.
Or that.
Yeah.
But I mean, what's more realistic?
Or have someone who isn't wounded look down the well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, oh.
Vic.
Yeah, Vec
Ah.
kind of like scurries up to the lip and he like climbs up it. And, looks you up and down, Prada.
Little upset that he just threw money away. Give me
What are you
another roll.
doing? That was
Making a wish.
perfectly serviceable coin.
Yes, but a wish is more important.
I hope you wished for
The
more
moon-
gold, because we've just lost
The
one.
moon deemed it. You don't understand.
No, I don't. You are correct.
I look down into the well and I see if there's like a bunch of coin down there that people have tossed into this well.
Give me a notice roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna start pulling out my 100 pounds of rope.
No, you find Cthulhu.
That is a 7.
Nobody's laughing now.
Well, when you first look down the well, you don't see much of anything. The ripples from the gold from the coin that he just threw in there, disturbing the mirror finish of the water that's down there at the bottom. But as it begins to calm, you see the glint of the coin that he just threw into the well, sitting on a pile of an even larger glint of coin, and what looks to be some sort of golden horn.
I am going to dive into the well.
Wait, Vic!
I just say, Hemin, get the rope, and I like dive into the well. Oh, she doesn't have the rope. Oh no! Dive in anyway.
I do.
I mean,
Okay.
athletics roll to not hurt yourself on the way down.
Yes.
She
Okay.
is rope.
You wanted me to give you an athletics roll?
Yeah.
I am.
Yes. Yes.
Oh goodness!
I am the most athletic goblin in the world.
Yeah. You,
Well, the
you
other ones are dead.
You bounce off the side of the wall
It
all the
still
way
counts.
down the well and catch yourself just before you hit the water itself. Just kind of like bracing yourself against the stones. Not a scratch on you. From there, you're able to. The well is pretty shallow, and you can see a bunch more coins and, like I said, like some sort of a larger golden thing.
I bathe
which-
myself in the gold. I just grab it and rub it on myself, and I go, yes, gold.
Uncle Vex money bin. Uncle Vex money well.
Yep.
My God.
Uh-oh. I don't know why you're...
Uh,
oh, God.
That's another 120 gold
Okay.
down here at the well.
jackpot!
You see,
And
you see
oh,
that GM roll, and you're like, hold up.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, God, poison damage.
Nothing
poison.
lasts.
and a spiral shaped horn, like one would use to blow some sort of a warning or to call forces with. But it appears to have been inlaid or plated in some way with gold. It's probably has a high resale value.
I am going to stealthily tuck that into my jerkin somehow and make it not look like a very weird bulge of my body. And
Do I
try to
see
take
any
it.
of this?
I got a 9.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And I will give you a Benny for leaning into your greed to not tell the other players about it.
Okay. And one curse for being bad.
Yeah, and
You know, I don't know if you see anything down there, but I wished for a golden horn.
Well, there wasn't one down here, but there is a lot of golden coin. And I think we can make good use of it. What, Hammond? What do you want? Where's the rope?
Here it is.
We need a bucket.
Okay.
Do you
I'm
have
going
one?
to- Yes.
Do you have a bucket?
You have a bucket?
Sorry, I
Are
thought
you a Swiss Army knife?
I have. A
oh my
pot.
God, you legit have a freaking pot of iron.
I carry this giant pot on my back attached to my backpack with rope because that's all I need is just the pot and
The
the water
greatest-
skin.
Hammond, I can't believe how
Greatest
useful you
warrior.
are.
You are the greatest warrior to ever live.
I just like I'm assuming Heaven like ties the
Samwise
handle of the
Gamgee.
pot. You are
It's like when you
Samwise
see
Gamgee.
people like really seriously backpacking and they've got the super backpack
Yes,
that goes
that's
like
taller
this
than
high.
them.
And there's like a pair of boots attached to it, and you're like, why?
Like a windmill on the back to help propel them forward because it's so
That's
heavy.
exactly what's happening here.
Because that guy makes it to the top of K2. That's why.
Yes,
That's why.
100%.
So here you go.
Cool.
Multi-use
I
pot.
start loading all the coin into the pot, and I go, "This is wondrous." And then I like cup some of the old stale water and drink it, and I'm just like, "Ah,
Oh
yes,
jeez. Well, tetanus.
Delicious.
No,
Tetanus.
no, don't do that.
Goblins are immune to tetanus. Because we're disgusting.
Goblins they are tetanus.
We are tetanus. That's my last name, Vec Tetanus.
That's actually very sexy.
Why, thank
Back
you.
tetanus.
Load it up.
That's
With all
gonna
your
be my new
treasures
from the
Jack
Thorn Wild.
alias.
You make your way back up and out of the woods to the edge of the thorn wild, stepping out of the tree line, and you're just in another part of the thorn wild.
Oh come on.
What?
No.
You're sure that this is where you came in from,
Oh,
but it's
hell.
just more woods.
This is what we get.
I pull out my maps. Oh, do I have my map still? Can I use my maps?
No,
You have a
you
map
put
of
it
the
in the
stars.
thing.
You
put
have a
it
map
in
of the
box.
stars. They're not a map of the Thornwild.
Yeah, that's right. Crap.
And you can't bring that box forward for a whole
Yeah,
other
I
day.
can't bring that back. Can I? Oh, I don't have. I have shitty
Oh
survival.
man.
You can try
I will
and make a
aid
survival
any-
roll to see if you can retrace your steps. Look for some clues.
Yeah, I'll aid someone in that by using the stars as I know them to make sure I'm east, northeast, south.
It's hard. It's hard in here because of the canopy of the Thornwild trees. It's so thick.
Will that
I
be
turn myself
some
into a
kind
bird.
of like?
I'm out of spells.
Would that be like a negative, a situational modifier?
No, it's hard to use. I mean, you'd be academics, but at a -2.
Oh, I see what you're saying for the stars. I'm sorry. I see what
Yeah.
you're saying from the stars. I'm gonna use my survival to try and find our way back to camp.
All right.
Does anyone want to help me?
Well,
Yeah, I'll do.
Giada can give me an academics roll to get try -2 to try and help on that.
The stars. I think that is the constellation.
You think or you know? Those are
This is
two
a
very
reminder:
different
every
things.
part of the labyrinth is a labyrinth.
Yes, yes. Remember that, Vec. Voice in the sky knows.
I
Yep,
don't.
can't see through these trees.
You can.
Brother, that's
Yeah,
not even a
canopy is-
star.
The canopy is way too thick, and in this part of the Thornwild, you can make out no stars.
That's a shiny leaf.
Okay.
it's a shiny leaf.
Okay. I am going to assist by. Well, maybe not. I was going to try to track
That
our
would have
way
been a
out.
success, but your wounds are too painful. As neither of you had the time to actually do any sort of healing to patch yourselves up.
However, our good friend Dead Toothbrush just put a +1 to the pool.
Oh, okay.
And we could make that a success.
All right. So that would be a +1 to your survival roll then, Vec.
Excellent.
One of us survives.
Come on. Yes! That is
The rainbow.
an 11, because I applied the +1.
All right. And with that, you are able to find your actual path that you came in from. You follow it through the winding path of the woods and come to the true edge of the Thornwild. And as you step out into the labyrinth proper, you're still in the Thornwild.
Would you
But
call Vec a Pathfinder at that point?
But you're still in the Thornwild, but in a strange grove that you do not recognize.
I liked it, Tony. I heard it. I got it. I love it.
Whoa, that is not the way that's supposed to look. Let's re-roll that.
We are all in the labyrinth now.
We're not in
Remind me of
Kansas
the babe.
anymore.
Kansas.
The babe with the
It
power.
sounds familiar.
Ooh.
Is it a sauce?
Yes.
A low fog drips. You hit the F5 to get the actual thing.
Oh.
For some reason, it's not loading.
F5.
I saw a
5.
tree.
That tree was not for you.
That is not a me tree.
Did you?
That is a you
yeah,
tree.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I'm just waiting
All
for
right.
it to load.
A low fog covers the ground and the grass in this clearing. The trees on either side grow immeasurably tall. As you walk into this grove, they seem and straight with no branches for a good 100 feet up, where they then sprout out like in huge arches, like cathedral buttress that that close over the roof of the canopy and enclose this whole location as if you're in a chamber almost. There are no features anywhere else in this clearing except the far north side of the clearing. There appears to be bent and curved trees that have grown into the shape of almost a throne. Sitting upon that throne, an immense figure. It's a sculpture, you think? It appears to be made up of a variety of materials, plants, growth, sewn sinew and bone and flesh, stitched together in order to form some sort of gigantic man with a skull of immense size for the head, and from that skull, 2 curling ram horns.
Okay.
The only path out of the clearing is just to the left of that throne.
Vec just sits down.
Well, we're stuck here.
Wow.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm making camp.
I hate that.
You stand there for a moment. You can feel a presence in the grove.
Okay. Well.
Is anyone else itchy on the back of their necks?
Do I
I am
sense
always
magic?
itchy.
Give me a notice roll.
DM.
It does require a notice roll to sense magic.
Okay. -2. The bane of my existence. Oh, yes!
There we go.
From 6s to 1s.
Yeah. Well. That is a 5, which is a success. There is definitely magic here. You're definitely sensing magic, both from both from the throne and from the horn. No, but something on the Vec that you sense some sort of magic that was not there before, and something on Hemin, some sort of magic that was not there before.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
I look at Vec and I just eyeball him.
Why are you looking at me like this?
We'll talk later. And I look at Drada would look at this figure. Is there any clues or anything about it that makes it look organic or alive? I mean, organic, obviously there's leaves and stuff all over it, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about like, is there signs of life, like itself? Like, is it?
It appears almost
Breathing,
lashed to the
moving.
throne, held there by vines and roots that have grown over it and bound it to the throne.
I want to see what this is. And I start to approach it. Although, I'm going to give for DM, how does this affect me with my hindrances?
Your hindrances are you get bennies when you play them.
How do you think? So I would be suspicious? That's a minor, so I'm suspicious about this magic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it would trigger my yellow yet. I don't think anything's happened to like scare me off. I think I would be academically like wanting to take a look at this, as I would think.
Yeah.
Like an
Drada would wanna play this out.
archaeologist.
Yeah, like I'm between the science, because I've got science dumped in stuff into science and in academics. Like I want to study this. So I don't think my
Anthropology.
hindrances would come into play.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Drada's going to approach this thing and study it. Take a really good look at it.
All right, give me an occult roll.
Oh,
Oh boy.
crap. That is something I don't have.
Well,
So
that's
this is-
dangerous.
This is a -2 for an unskilled
Okay.
roll. This is gonna go real well, guys. Did you give me that potion, by the way, James? Did you ever give me that potion to drink?
James is like, I don't know what you're talking about. What potion?
Okay.
What potion?
You bad little goblin.
I'm a naughty goblin, I know.
Ooh, explode! Okay.
Well, look
So
at those explosions.
Is there any reason
Minus
why I
two,
can't
minus two.
see anyone else's dice roll on the screen?
I don't know why.
Because it's none of your business.
I see all your guys, y'all's.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw his rolls. I'm not sure what's wrong with you.
Have you blocked us?
Oh, now
Did you
I see it.
unfriend us?
So that was a 9 after all your penalties, which is a hit and a raise. This is clearly an effigy of some kind, and an avatar of the horned god.
Mm. What?
You know that the elves, the wood elves, sadly, may they rest in peace, who are all vanished from the world now. When you and your high elves turned toward the moon in search of magics, they turned to him, the horned god, the god of the wild and the hunt. It was their success that created the Thornwild. It was also their downfall.
So would I have a bad impression of this god, or neutral, or good?
Well, it created the Thornwild. The
Which
god
killed off
is,
the
and then something happened to them. Things, you do, however, with a success, you feel that there's something wrong with this effigy. There may not be something wrong with the horned god,
Gotcha.
but this depiction of him is corrupted.
Oh boy.
I think that Drada would want to honor his fallen cousins the way he looks at it. And he would want to try and correct this effigy if he could by clearing whatever he needs to. Unless it's arcane, then he can't do anything. But if it's just something as simple as maybe there's something cosmetic or it's supposed to look a different way, if he could work to correct that, he would probably do that in honor of his fallen cousins. If that makes
All right.
sense.
Yeah, sure. Give me an academics roll. See what you can
Okay.
figure out.
All right, I'm gonna burn a Betty if I need to, guys. This one's a big one, I think. But I'm out of Betties, just letting everybody know ahead of time. All right, academics.
I
Oh,
wonder
come on,
what
baby.
Discordia is going to think of this.
That is a
That is a hit and a raise with a success.
there's a hit and a raise.
You think that this the horned god, this thing seems to, you as you get up close to it and you examine it, you see that it has been the support structure of this creature appears to have been assembled out of various forced cadavers and bones, and you can smell a dried but decaying flesh that this thing was crafted out of. And the horned god is a symbol of life and rebirth.
Right.
And
Oh, you guys are not gonna be happy with me. Okay. I'm out of spell points. But if I remember correctly, I can burn a Benny to get spell points back, or do I have to wait a day to do that?
No, you can do it. You can do it. You spend a Benny and you get like a certain number. It's a die roll of Bennies back for it.
Okay.
But
how
as
big
you-
is this pile of? Oh, go ahead. Nope, go ahead.
But as you contemplate that, Let's
Yeah.
see. Hang on, real quick.
Yeah.
Just to answer your
Yeah,
question,
like
so you know,
Drada's standing
before
there.
things get
Yeah,
any.
Drada's standing there trying to think how to get rid of this stuff, and he's going through his spells in his mind, and he's trying to put it all together to see how he can get rid of this stuff.
Mm,
I'm gonna sneak away for like 0.5 seconds and grab a soda.
okay, all right.
1.5.
And I gotta bring up the Pathfinder PDF here to see what I think it's going to be a D4 worth of PowerPoints you get back, so it's not a great deal. And there's a chance you only get one.
Okay, Drada would know this. Tony doesn't. If I was to do a cantrip of Havoc, since Havoc creates kind of this tumult of wind, if I did a cantrip version of Havoc, could I make a gust to start blowing this debris out? Or what do you think I would need the full spell to do that? Or would Drada think he would need the full spell to do that?
You think you probably need the full spell. I mean, and what would work better would be some way to consecrate the ground, or purify it in some way.
I don't have. If that's what he thinks. Oh, because I did make that occult check, so that is what he thinks. Then I would just grab my symbol of the moon, and I would put my hand down, like on the bones or whatever, and I would just. I'm no priest, but I would do my best version of some sort of blessing from the moon in honor of my cousins and this horn god.
Don't forget, you can always short power. You can always short a spell too. You can take a penalty to your casting roll in order to cast it with power. In order to cast the power with less power at less PowerPoint cost.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Well,
So,
I don't want to. We only got 2 bennies left. I don't want to burn them. I'm just gonna try to say a prayer, even though I'm not a priest. I'm gonna try my best with that occult roll to try and say a prayer over this, wrapping all like I just said with the cousins, the horn god, and just be, Moon, I beseech you in your everlasting gaze upon us.
yeah.
Please, and he's gonna go on and say, please, for the sake of those who have fallen in my ancient cousins and the god that they worshipped at one time, looking around waiting for the lightning bolts, I would like these creatures that have been buried here or laid here in unrest to find rest in your name, the great moon. Amen.
As he begins this speech, the other two of you feel the trees around the edge of the clearing sort of lengthen, and the limbs seem to reach in towards the clearing. They hear a creaking and groaning sound. The shadows seem to darken, as if the whole area is recoiling against his words. And by the time he's done, a wind cuts through the grove, and on that wind comes a voice. You have wandered into my domain. Are you predator? Or are you prey?
Okay. That's quite situational, depending on what has happening.
Hemin is going to... So I've already walked up the allowed space for me. But it looks like I am able to walk up again. I'm going to walk up next to Drada, and I'm going to place the wolf carcass at the foot of the effigy, and I'm going to answer, "This day we honor the hunt."
I'm going to give you a Benny for that.
Vec also walks up on the opposite side of Drada, and he drops down to one knee and bows in reverence.
Horned One, we offer no ill will to you or yours, and we wish to give honor to your name. We simply seek passage in your domain.
And then he
Give me
still
a-
stays kneeled and like bowing his head, but he doesn't stand.
With no offering, give me a persuasion roll.
That's what Drada was going to do. Is he's going to look at him and say, "Do you have any more of those
Yes.
spider plates?"
That is a 5.
All right. The voice answers after a moment, a tense moment as you wait, and it says, "You will be a guest here. I thank you for your honor. Tell me, what has happened beyond my forest?"
Hello, I'm Drada Valsul of the Moon Elves, and I reach into my book that I've been keeping notes on, as Drada has kept notes as we go. And I don't know if you want me to act this out, but because I definitely couldn't do the lore like you can, but I would
Mhm.
sit down in front of the Horn God, and I would start at my first note, and I would start to teach him as if I was in class of what I know has happened around us, and then including everybody in their takes as we try to piece this together for this Horn God.
So magical. I can see it, like everybody going, "And then."
Give me an academics roll.
Okay. -2. Okay. We got this. And we got 2 bennies. I didn't burn that benny for that spell points. Okay.
Can I
Hey,
help him?
We got a couple more.
Now
Can I
remember,
help?
when doing spellcasting, what I meant by shorting is like, let's say, how many spell points did Havoc cost normally?
Oh, 3 or 2.
3.
Excuse me.
So is it 2? You could cast.
It is, yeah.
You can cast Havoc at at a -2, and spend no spell points to cast it.
Oh, damn.
You take a minus.
What?
You take a minus for every spell point that you don't want to put into it. But failing that skill check means a critical failure on your spellcasting.
Ooh, that's
yeah,
dirty.
Yeah. Well, that is such great gambling for me as Tony. Oh, that I'm going to make that happen just because I want to see the chaos.
Just so you know. So you have a lot more power points than you think you do if you're willing to short your casting, giving yourself more penalties.
Yeah, then I can start saving my spell points a little bit. Okay. So Vec asked if he could help me.
So it's not necessarily helping you with the academics. It would be helping you in our pursuit to like get out of here alive. And when given the chance to do so, I am going to offer both of my broken forge root loggers to the Horned God.
Okay. I'll let you give me a persuasion to aid his academics.
Okay. That is a 3. I'm gonna spend that Benny that you gave me. Oh crap, I did it the wrong way. I'll just roll a new persuasion. Ah, crap.
Man.
Do you want me to? I can spend one of the party bennies if you want.
I would say hold on to that, Benny.
Yeah, hold on to those.
Okay.
'Cause,
When Cheyenne says hold on to those bennies, we should probably do that. So I'm just gonna pour the drink in front of the effigy, both the drinks, and say,
Your roots are thirsty. May they sate your needs.
So give me that academics roll.
Come on, baby.
oh shit.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna burn a
it,
hole.
you can, or you can see what happens.
Up to you guys. Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, how about I burn just one? That gives us one left over. That gives us one left.
Wait, I'm interested in what's gonna happen though.
Okay, all right. We'll
Okay,
just do that.
okay.
So I do. You know
Yeah,
what?
sometimes
Narratively,
embrace it.
this works.
Yeah.
The narratively, this works because we're trying our best to explain a situation that we don't really understand
Mhm.
Right.
Right.
because we're coming from the cocoons.
Yeah.
And we're just like trying to piece and Dorada's like, I'm sorry if this is not adding up all the way. We are really trying. On God, please be patient with us. But this is what we know.
This is like a fly explaining a time cycle to a human.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The you complete your tale, and there's silence in the grove for a moment, and then the voice returns and says, "This makes more sense now. I am lost. My flesh is corrupted. I need to break free of what holds me. This is not my home anymore. This is my prison. You will free me. Set me free, and I will let you go."
Oh. Okay.
And with that, the vines that hold the effigy to the throne begin to slither and snap and fall away. The skull's eyes glow from an inner light and come to life. The head turns, bones creak and crack, and there is a distant, rebellious sound of thunder that rolls through the sky. And everyone's going to draw, and we're going to draw cards
Fuck.
as you fight
A god?
a corrupted effigy of the horned god.
Oh. Cool. Okay.
This is not what I had planned. I just wanted to help my dead cousins.
Wait.
As an action, as like a free action, can I like hand Drada that potion?
As he's saying this, you're like, oh, you're gonna need this, dude.
You all take a step back from the thing as it rips free from the throne. And walks on its uncertain legs for the first time in who knows how long. But Hammond, you pull the high card with the Jack of Clubs. Let me ask you a question. Did you put on the bracers? Or do you just have them on you?
I just have them on me because I didn't see them in the inventory, the super listing of armor.
I did not throw them on you because I wasn't until you say what you're going to do with them.
Oh, I was gonna wear them.
Okay.
I put like a placeholder in my inventory, but it isn't
Okay.
statted.
Yeah.
I
Don't worry.
wish
It will not. They do not significantly change your stats. So we're just going to act as if you're not wearing them at the moment.
Cool.
This is
All right.
boss battle music for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
All right, Hemon, you're up. Jack of clubs.
Dang. Okay. So this is definitely what the god wants. Is to fight us.
Yeah.
Okay. Hemon is definitely going to back up a little bit just to give the effigy or, whatever, the space to kind of enter the ring.
All right.
And I'm going to do like a small movement of deference, like not a bow, but like a extended nod, kind of acknowledging the rules of engagement here. This is like I would like to imagine that Hemon's home gods would have been something like this, like gods of the hunt, of battle, of
Mm-hmm.
survival in the realm of the wild. And so this could potentially be almost like a almost religious thing for Hemon. And so this is the good fight that Hemon is eternally drawn to. So since this is a new encounter, I'm going to select a new combat edge, and I'm gonna go with Frenzy.
Good call. Very good call.
Oh wait, can I have Frenzy? Cause hold on, it's an S.
Yeah, you're not
Oh.
seasoned. Yeah, you gotta be not. You gotta be. You gotta take
How
an
do I
honor thing.
become seasoned?
That's
Yeah,
when
you
we
gotta
gain
level
more
up.
advances. You have
You're
to
gonna-
level up more.
You have to level up more, which I'm telling you, you will level up at the end of this fight. So
Okay.
assuming you live.
So soon I can use Frenzy, but instead I'm assuming that this entity is big. So would I be able to
It is
instead
a size 2.
size 2? Okay. So oh dang it. So it's not big enough for me to use Giant Killer either.
No, he's a little too small for that.
Dang. Okay. I gotta pick a good edge for this, you guys, because we're fighting a god today, and
He's
I'm
about
already
10 feet tall when he stands up full.
This is really brutal. Okay. And there's only one, so there's no point in using an edge that attacks many. Okay, how about we can go with Brawler.
Well, Brawler doing what now?
Oh, wait. No, maybe not.
How's First Strike?
First Strike. Yeah, okay. Free fighting attack once per round when the foe moves within reach. That's the scenario right now, yeah? We're close enough?
Well, when he moves up again to you, as you got the high card, you'll actually have to move into him. So that may not necessarily be what you want to kick off with, unless you're willing to hold your card until he moves in to where you are.
Yeah, that might be the thing.
There's also extraction, which lets you move away from one foe without getting an opportunity, getting an attack of opportunity.
I think I'll go with First Strike instead because of my hindrances. This is definitely not an extraction fight. This is a fight about honor. So, yeah. Free fighting attack once per round when the foe moves within reach. So I guess
Okay.
by activating that combat edge, that'll kind of be in my back pocket.
Okay.
And you know what? It is an honor to take the first strike, not the edge, the action,
Mm-hmm.
at the horned god. So, can we assume that I picked up my warhammer back when we?
Yeah.
Because I did not say that. I was too busy trying to figure out what I could
figured you
carry.
did. I figured you did.
Excellent. I won't be using that right now, but it is on my back. I'm still gonna use the great axe. So, yeah, let's go. I'm gonna
Okay.
target the effigy, and we are looking at a. Let's see. Target.
Uh,
There we go. All right. Great axe.
it's going to be to answer your question. That more music will be coming in. It's just that one was on a loop. And did you want me to loop? Did you want me to loop Burnt Spirit, the first one I played?
I don't care. Either one. They were both really good.
I got a playlist coming. So
Sounds good.
all right.
And can I also wild attack it?
Yes, you may.
Because this is the wild hunt. Great.
Ooh.
I'm going to
That's a
spend
miss.
a Benny.
So
That's
you
too
actually
embarrassing.
you actually have to step in to do this.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's more like it.
That's a hit with a raise on the Horned God. Oh my.
Yeah.
4 wounds. All right, it's going to try and shake it. It's going to spend one of its pennies to try and soak it.
Praise
Hammond,
him.
yes. Hammond, yes.
No.
Oh my
What is
gosh.
this? No.
That would soak 2 of the 4 wounds.
Oh, come on. Okay, that's fair. It is a god.
And yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to hold on to its second Benny for now. So I'll apply those 2 wounds. Whoa, that's not right. Why did it go splat? Oh, because I didn't tell it how many wounds it had. Let's try.
We won.
We won.
And it's back.
Okay. All right. So, and that is your go. Drada, you're up.
Okay, this would automatically kick off my hindrance of cowardice, my cowardice hindrance.
Yes, it would.
Fair.
So, but I am willing to make whatever roll you tell me to as I back up my full 6. That's right.
Okay.
6. As he's moving away, I want
Yeah,
to...
actually, your pace is only a 4 because of your 2 wounds.
Oh, that's right. Let me move back.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go back here.
You were here. Hang on. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. There we go.
See the little marker that was
I
left on the
wanna-
ground there? If you zoom in, there's a little sigil there on the ground. That's where you started.
Oh, wow. Bitchin'. Okay. I want, as Tony, I want Drada to fight against this hindrance because he feels this is tied to his cousins, these wood elves, and that there's like this greater purpose that he needs to do in their honor. So I don't know what kind of role you would like me to make, but I want to fight this hindrance right now. That it's taken
Okay.
effect, but I want to fight it.
Personal
off.
test.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that would be a spirit roll.
Heck yeah.
All right. Here we
Okay,
go.
that's pretty cool.
And I will say, if you fail the roll, you are distracted.
Makes sense.
Okay, that's fair enough. Don't fail.
3. So
Oh.
you are distracted by this creature, by this happening. It doesn't mean you lose any actions or anything like that. You just have greater penalties.
Okay, that's fair enough for Drada's character. That's his
Yeah.
hindrances. But he's definitely trying to fight this thing off internally. He's trying to be courageous right now.
Okay. So the Horned God is unshakes.
Oh, heaven, no.
It, however,
Okay. First strike.
it's still it's in contact with you. It has to. You get your first strike when it moves into contact with you. If you had
Okay.
held back and let it come in, you get your
Yeah.
first strike. As you
That's
were
fair.
still, if you had stepped away from it
Right,
after hitting
okay.
it, and then needing it, which you could have done because it was shaken for that moment, then it would get a chance to step in. You get another strike.
Okay.
But as you held your ground there, like a true warrior.
like
that
a true
doesn't happen.
warrior. Let's take it.
However, the Horned God, trapped in this crudely made and poorly made flesh, has been driven mad. it does not have full control of its actions in this avatar. And every action it takes each round is based on the suit of the card it pulled. On clubs, it summons.
Oh, frigo frack, yo! It summons. Oh God!
And it waves its arms, and up from the ground,
Whoa, they're animated.
3 skeletal warriors claw up from the ground, and are added to the combat tracker. Pulling the 2 of clubs. They'll go on the 2 of clubs. That's the only actions the Horned God makes. Is
Wow.
summoning warriors to its
Definitely
defense.
not a good one. That's really dangerous,
Vec.
you guys.
Vec, this is all you, buddy. Homeboy's got 2 wounds.
Vec,
All right,
it's your
so
turn.
Vec is going to rush over to. He's gonna move. He's gonna move here, like 2 inches here. Run over to another 4, pretty much over to Drada. As an interaction, can I hand him the potion? I'm not gonna like feed it to him. I just want to hand him the potion.
Yeah, you give him the potion.
So I'm gonna hand you the potion, take out my repeating crossbow, and I am going to fire. Now, an interaction and multi-action, does that give me a multi-action penalty? Cool. I am going to fire 2 bolts. I'm gonna fire at the one by Hemin and the one closest to Drada with my.
All right. Well,
Oh man.
that would be
Oh, but that would be an additional. That'd be additional -1 because I'm doing.
ranging targets.
Yeah.
Boy. Okay.
I'm just gonna fire one. I'm just gonna fire once.
Okay. Mark the target the one that you're going to fire, and
Yeah.
and,
I'm gonna. Ooh, I don't. Oh God, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna shoot the one by Hemin because she's got the most people around her. That's a hit. That's a hit.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Oh, that's only a 4. Should I spend one of our bennies?
Maybe, yeah.
But should we save them
To-
for
to
soaking?
hit on-
Like, what if you get hit
Wait,
and you need to
wait.
soak?
I would say yes if you were attacking the Horn God. If it's just one,
Okay.
I would not say burn a Betty on that.
All right, you're right. You're right.
So you put a crossbow bolt into the skeleton, but it just sort of flies in through the rib cage and clatters around inside it, and then falls to the ground.
Cool. That's great for more.
Drada, what did we get ourselves into? We're not here to free gods. We're here to make money.
The skeletons go.
And now we're fucked.
The first one moves into the closest combatant, and that is Drada. And the other ones move into the one in front of the Horned God, and the other combatants.
Okay. Whoa. That's a weird
Oh God,
sandwich.
common, yo! Holy crap, man! Another 4 bennies.
wow.
You are. Oh my God, you are amazing.
4,000 bits
Oh my
today, yo.
gosh,
4,000
common,
bits.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Common.
Oh,
MVP.
I'll do with you
MVP of the
today.
chat forever.
Oh, no, no, no. You have drawn the eye of Discordia.
All right, so the skeletal warrior that comes up to you, Drada, raises its falchion and swings down at you.
Oh no!
Hitting with a raise.
Can we spend a benny to make you reroll?
No.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Oh
yo!
my gosh.
What?
Dealing
Oh,
3 wounds.
no!
Oh no.
Oh,
Can you even have that many?
yeah.
He has no, 3. He has 2. He can take 3 and still fight. On 4, he'll go down. So, in order to prevent himself from going down, he needs to right now soak 2 of those wounds. No. He needs to soak 1 of them.
Okay.
No,
Did you drink
wait,
the potion?
No, if he needs to soak 2, or he will go
Not my
down.
turn yet.
He'll need to soak 2. or
I'm
he'll go
holding
down.
the potion in my hand.
Yeah.
So he handed it
It's
to me as
potion.
he ran up and hit
It's a
me.
little. It was just a little too late.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm going to give Vec a Benny because how much his greed
He
has.
shared.
But he shared eventually, but his greed caused this problem.
Well,
Do I
thank
get a
you,
Benny for being a
Cheyenne.
coward?
Yeah. You're doing that real good.
Tony, you
Well,
should
I mean-
definitely soak this
need to
damage
soak.
by spending
Yeah.
one of our
You
bennies.
need to soak 2 of these wounds.
All right, so I'm going to spend a Benny. Go ahead and take Common. Thank you so much.
Thank
This
you.
is
Yo, oh my god.
Whoa, I can't believe it. I'm just like
okay.
hype.
So
Oh,
there
yeah.
is actually, just
let
for
me do
the
that again.
future, there is that soak button.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh
Critical.
no!
Failure. Oh my.
What the hell?
Oh.
Well, Drada was a really cool
No.
character, and
All right, Drada.
Hey, I'm out of here.
The skeleton's falchion blade digs sharply into you. You feel wincing
God.
pain, and all goes white as you drop to one knee. You're gasping for breath. Give me a vigor check.
You can't
That
fail
might-
this, Tony. If you fail this, you're dead.
Well, he takes the wounds. He's incapacitated.
0.
oh my god, can we help?
Well,
Can I like
he's
shatter the health potion over his face? Can I just like step on it on his face? Oh my god, this is
Yo,
crazy, yo.
This is how the game played out.
Yeah.
You gotta let it
This
happen.
is
Okay.
Savageworlds.
Okay.
So, are you happy with that vigor roll, or because you will be bleeding and dying out, or you'll be dying bleeding out.
No, you're not happy. Spend a Benny, dang it.
Spend a Benny, dude.
It's
Okay.
it's
All right,
time.
I'll
Do
spend a
it
Benny.
now.
Do it. Do it.
All right.
The potion's still in your hand. If Vet can force it down your throat to give you to basically force you to come back from this state, but you will go down otherwise.
All right, I burned this last Benny. This is the last one. Whatever this roll is what it is. You guys,
Yeah.
that gives you 4 Bennies to fight the fight without me.
Oh my
Okay, here
god.
we go.
I don't like it.
Benny's
Please, Benny.
inbound. Here comes a roll.
Yes. Yeah. No.
That's still a
what?
0.
How?
Because of his
Zero.
penalties.
Oh my
Where's
god,
the
'cause you
minus
do have a
one
lot
from?
of wounds.
Trait
Okay.
mod, because your
Yeah.
vigor's -1. They just naturally have a -1 vigor. -2 from wounds,
Oh man.
and what is it? What's the other -2 status effect from?
The wounds
Oh,
is status.
Because you're distracted. You're getting a -2
Yeah.
to your
Because I was
spell.
distracted because of my hindrance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So she comes in. Vic!
Okay.
Vic, no! Vic! Please! And I just fall. And I'm moaning for a second before I begin to black
I
out.
should have fed him the
and give him
freaking
shock.
potion. Oh my god.
All right, so the other skeletal warriors move in on Hemen. The first one striking,
Yo, what if you both die? Oh my god.
and the second one, it comes in with its axes.
I'm anxiously brushing my beard right now. It doesn't even need to be brushed. I'm just anxious.
Hit the axes hit Hemen with a 4.
Wait.
Is that really your parry? Oh yeah, your parry's down because you wild attacked. So a 4 will hit.
That is so unfair. What about how my
stop
helmet
Cheyenne!
is more likely to turn away a lethal blow?
Oh god.
All right, so you get
man, this is wild.
the axe comes cracking in at you. Well, it will do a wound, but the helmet has a chance to soak that wound before you spend any damage.
right.
It does. Told you. By the power
Yes.
of Grey Wave.
Does Demi
Yes.
have straight up vigor check right now?
Okay.
And then if that doesn't work, then then you can spend a Benny to try and soak it.
Okay, here we go.
By the way, Cheyenne, I love this. This is great. I like.
This is pretty.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Woo!
The
All right,
helmet calls.
You
my
completely the helm of the Grey Wind helm completely just blocks the axe blow. You take no damage from that attack, and that's the end of the skeleton's go.
Oh man, okay. Nice.
All right, so
Now it's a new round, right?
it is a new round.
Come on, Vec, go
Drada has.
first. Vec, go first.
Yeah, let's see. Vec goes first.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So I
Hope you have a plan.
yes. Is it an interaction to feed him the potion, or is it an action?
It is an action.
I don't know if I want to do it then. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I take the potion from Drada's like dying hands, and I uncork and I say, "You stupid wizard, drink the damn potion!" And I like just shove like the whole bottle down your mouth, and I just drink it, and I'm like shaking it into your mouth right now.
All right, that removes one wound, which would
Okay.
reset that action. Happens automatically. Removes one wound from Drada, who had 4 and now has 3, and is I will say shaken, but no longer incapacitated.
Can
No longer a
I?
pancake.
Oh. Holy crap. Can I make that a multi-action, even though I didn't say it, to also roll a healing check on him at -2?
Do you have any way to heal him otherwise? Healing checks to like, what are you trying to do? You're actually trying to remove more wounds?
I am trying to just unshake him by...
Oh, I see. To see if you can unshake.
Yes, I want to try to like slap him in the face to wake him up a bunch vigorously.
This is unorthodox, but I will let. I don't think a healing roll would do that. But I will let you try either some sort of an intimidation. If you're trying to slap him awake, give me an intimidation roll, and it'll give him a bonus to his unshake.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm deleting the minor potion because I don't have it anymore. And I am going to roll an intimidation, which I don't have. Can I, like, intensely persuade him?
Let me hear it.
I'm grabbing his shoulder and I'm shaking him and I'm just like, Donna, wake up, we need you, you can't die right now. And I like slap him once in the face. Now get up, stupid wizard.
Can I assist?
All right, so all these no, you're too far away. None of that sounds like a persuasion.
Okay.
Say something persuasive.
If you don't get up, we're going to die and we need your help.
Mm-hmm. That still sounds like a threat. This sounds like a moment where Vec really needs to trust and share some real emotion about these friends that he's made. Something that he's been reluctant to do this whole time.
Oh.
Let's get some real.
You're a fool and you're stupid sometimes, but look, I like you. You're cool and you help and you're useful. And if we don't have you right now, then we're going to die and we need you here. And I hate you.
Give me a persuasion roll.
And I hate you.
That is a success.
That is a hit with a raise. Drana will start the round unshaken. I'm not even going to give you. Not even going to make a roll to unshake. With a success and a raise, you unshake and you can act.
Help me a little more to my feet. Kill that thing in front of me.
You actually have the high card now, Drada.
Yes! Try to get the hell out of there!
Yeah, for real though. Time to motor.
Maybe this would be a good time to short some spell casting.
You're muted,
We
Tony.
can't hear you. You're muted.
He's gonna go. Oh, I was sitting there making noises and everything. Help me, Drada. Help me kill this man, this creature.
Although I will say, you are at -5 at the moment because you're distracted and 3 wounds. So it's going to have to be it would be pretty dangerous to short a spell on top of that.
Yeah, it would be. It'd be really a stupid idea. Oh crap! How do I get rid of this cone? What do I press for it?
You want to get rid of the cone?
Yeah.
I'll just do it.
Thank you.
Magic.
I've got nothing. If I don't fight, if I have to cast a spell, no matter what I do, I don't have anything else to fight with. So I'm gonna move. What is going on here? Okay, I'm gonna move right here in front of this guy. I'm going to. Try to get all of these guys. Did I hit all of them?
Going to hit him with the cone. That will hit everybody.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and I'm going to. It's going to be 4 spell points because it's. Oh wait, hold. Nope, I think it's 3. Don't make me lie to you. Hold on, let me look up burst. Yeah, it's 3. So it's 2 for burst, 1 for select target, so I don't hit Hammond. Hammond, if this hits you, it's going to take you out. If
Probably,
I fail
yeah.
this in any way. So it's 3 spell points that I would be burning. I have 1 left, so I don't know how that works. I'm shorting 2. Is that how that works?
If it take wait, hang on. The total casting cost would be 3, right?
3, correct? Yeah.
So yeah, if you don't have the 3 to do it, you could do 2 things. 1, spend a Benny, get a D4 worth of power points, and not short anything.
Right.
Or
Hopefully.
take an additional -2 for the 2 points you're shorting.
Spend the Benny. We
I'm gonna
have
leave
him.
that to the group.
Spend the Benny.
Okay. All right. I'll spend the Benny. So
And you
I
have
don't
to spend
have-
one of party bennies, right?
Yeah, and just roll a D4 to see how many power points you get back. If you
Please
roll
be
a
a
1, you're
4.
still gonna have to short it a little bit.
Oh.
1,
I have 2.
1. So you have 2. So you can cast it, but you'll have to short the spell by 1.
Okay. I'm shorting the spell by 1, which gives it another -2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No. You're shorting the spell by 1, so it gives it a -1.
-1. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna blast it, folks.
You
This is
have
what we got. This is my coup de grace.
grand total. You have 3 wounds. You're distracted, and you're shorting the spell by 1. That brings the spellcasting roll to a -6.
If I get a 4, I'm happy. Okay, let's do this. Come on, Drada. Last shot, bro. You and me, man.
It says you don't have enough power points, but don't worry about it. Well,
Okay. Then I'll just roll it this way.
yeah.
Oh,
Come on.
yes.
Come on.
Yeah, that's a 5.
A 5.
Oh,
That's a success.
Oh.
Okay.
yes.
Oh.
Oh.
And that would be.
Okay.
Oh, but it's each
No.
target. Each target, though,
you
gets
roll with
damage.
each target.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
roll, no,
All right,
no, roll through.
Let me
Target the next guy and then roll damage.
Hold on.
Don't forget to
Hold on,
target
sorry.
the other guy.
That's not targeting. Come on. Select T.
You gotta click them first. Click them first and then hit T.
Or you just hover over them and hit T.
Oh.
Are you
I
getting
think
all
my
of them
cone's in
though?
my way. I think my
Okay.
cone's a layer ahead of it or something.
Oh, I see. Here.
Turn my cone off.
All right, I've targeted it for you. Just roll.
Okay. Damage. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Moonbeam. Come on, baby.
Nothing. All right, the other one on the other side of Hemmon.
Do you want
Okay.
to? I mean, if you, I'm cool if Tony spends a Benny on one of these to try to get some damage.
When I spend a Benny, it'll be on the big guy. The only one I would spend the Benny on is the big guy.
You should go back and
Drada
you should do
has a
that
feeling
now.
since he summoned them. Oh, do that now? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the first guy that you rolled damage on.
Oh, let me give myself a Benny first. Sorry.
I thought I was nervous during the goblin fight.
I know. I'm like, shit. Nope. 5.
5. Not enough against him.
Oh man. Okay.
All right. Next target is damage. 10.
Well, you that was for the skeleton, not for the horned god.
You still had the horned god targeted there, but for a 10 against that skeleton is enough to shake it.
God, that's only enough to shake it. Oh god.
You're gonna have to untarget all these, Cheyenne, if I'm just gonna roll them.
Yeah.
Because I think my cone's blocking me from contact from doing anything.
Okay. Well, you know what? We'll get rid of the cone because we know what's under it, right?
Okay.
Yep. And then we got the last guy, which is the one right in front of you. So let's just target him.
Yeah, I can't target at all.
Go ahead. He's targeted for you now.
Oh, wait, let me try this. Haha, there we go. It's because I had to click character on the measurement crap.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ah.
Okay.
Music stopped, by the way. Nice.
Yes. Come on, go.
Yeah, that one
16.
completely destroys that one in front of you.
Yes.
That is what we needed right there.
Okay.
All right.
That was it.
That was it. Yeah. The other ones, I think that one just takes all the moonfire and kind of just and what slips past him is basically fumes. There's a nice light show that kind of shines through his ribs towards the one in the back, but the damage is negligible by the time it reaches them.
Okay. Because I only rolled against the horn god and one skeleton.
No, you rolled against 3 skeletons.
Yeah.
Oh, you had me do the 3 skeletons at once. Okay. All right.
No,
Sorry.
I had to roll against them each individually.
You did?
Yeah. You got one roll
got-
against the horn god.
Yeah, you had him roll each individual. I saw it.
Okay.
I was having a mark, but it was just reading as far as the horn god each time for some reason. But I was marking each one differently as you did it. So. All right.
All right. That was all I had.
Horn gods go.
I think
Horn
we skipped
god-
over me, Cheyenne, because it was Drada and then me.
No. You went at the top of the round and gave him the potion. Once he was up, I put him at the top above you. It was just a weird thing.
Okay,
so.
yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay.
Now the horn god goes. The horn god pulled a spade this round, which means he moves to the closest figure and makes a wild attack claw attack, which would be you, Hemin. He's going to wild attack against you.
Oh no.
Come on, Hammond. You equipped your armor, right?
Yeah. Wait. Let me check. I mean, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Audience,
I
thank you
brought a
so
gift.
much for sticking around with us, for joining the battle. Oh no! How does a 3 hit Hemin?
Well,
I'm sick.
One, Hemin is it just wild attack, so it's actually a 5 for.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's still a 3 because of the wounds, but Hemin is at parry of 3 because she wild attacked. So her parry is technically a 3 at the moment.
And I don't regret it.
So that's a hit.
Oh my god, he's a D12 damage.
For 14 damage, which would be a wound.
That is not. Well, it is. It's very entertaining, but I think I have a Benny still. I think. Let me check.
Oh yeah, you can soak.
I'm gonna soak. I'm very much
Oh
going
no!
to
Before
soak.
you do that,
The helm
helm.
could soak.
Oh yeah.
the helm. So make a vigor check.
Okay.
Yo, that helmet
So
is
I can make a vigor
awesome.
check every time I get
Yeah.
damaged.
Yes,
Free
Oh.
vigor check.
you get one free
Vigor check.
soak roll.
By the power of Grey Wind.
That soaks it. You're just
Okay.
shaking.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I got that backwards.
Uh-oh.
You get a free re-roll on soak rolls.
Okay.
Oh.
So you would have to spend the Benny
Okay.
in order to get that to soak in the first place.
Okay, I'll do
Oh.
it.
So
So
just
you-
spend the Benny and keep the roll.
Yeah, you spend
Yeah.
the Benny, keep the roll.
That's cool. I'll take it.
Yeah. All right. So, but it does soak the wound. You don't take any damage. And you're not
Oh. So far, okay, to not take damage 2 hits in a row is so insanely lucky.
Yeah.
Can we just like have a second to be like, whoa?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it's a whoa for sure.
My Fitbit is like, hey, are you okay? I just noticed that you're. I just got like it beeped and it was like, everything all right? Do you need to do a calm exercise?
All right. So this skeleton attempts to unshake. It is a skeleton, so it gets +2 to the roll. I'm not gonna.
Oh
yeah.
no.
Oh, you son of a 14.
Yeah, he unshakes.
Yeah.
And they both make attacks against Hammond. First one with its
Wait, isn't one shaken?
No, it just
It-
unshook.
Oh,
just-
right.
unshook.
Okay.
God, I love Savageworlds. This is so intense.
Hey man, you're not the one in the sandwich right now, okay?
I understand. Oh my god.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, stop with exploding.
That's a hit with a raise, resolving that damage.
Whoa, 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 whoa. More
9
dice, hold
damage.
on.
Okay, that's
Hold on.
not nearly as bad as it could have been.
Yeah, 9
True.
damage, which would shake you. Are you happy
Okay.
with being shaken?
Yeah, wait, if I'm shaken,
Well, yeah, you know what, you can just spend a Benny to unshake if you don't roll good enough.
okay. All right.
Now, before the next one makes its attack, do you want to unshake?
Oh, well, see okay, so I don't have any bennies anymore because I
We have
spent
two
my
party
last.
bennies.
We do
There's
have two,
There's 2 party bennies.
but do we want to save Do we want to save those bennies?
To soak would be a good idea, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, so
'Cause
it
we
makes its
can't
attack.
soak anything if we don't have bennies.
Okay.
And it misses.
Oh yes.
Hammond, you're up. It's your go. You
Um,
unshake, but you rolled automatically, but because of your wound and the fact that because of your wound, you remain shaken.
Okay.
You'll have to spend a Benny to unshake.
Okay. If I
Go ahead,
spend the
Autumn.
benny to unshake, can I move?
Yes.
But you're gonna take
However-
attack of opportunities from all 3 of them.
If you move away from these guys, you will take attack of opportunities.
Now, Taylor,
Alright,
you could. So, can
I'm
you
not
spend
gonna
a
do
Benny any time to unshake during a round, even if it's not
Yes.
your turn? So,
Yes.
Taylor, what I would do is I would hold your turn here and see if you get a high card, and then it will just let you like automatically try to unshake without spending a Benny. It does waste the turn though, so that's just wanted to say that's an option.
Or you take a Benny, you spend the Benny, you unshake, and either you make an attack, or you take the defense maneuver, which will
Yeah.
raise your parry by
Right.
4.
See, I'd been waiting this whole time to try defense because I've never actually done it, and I watched a whole video about it.
Yeah.
Now is the time, Hammond.
Do it if that's not a bad plan. That makes you really tanky too.
Yeah,
mean, it's
which
Grey
I
Wind,
obviously
do
need to be
it.
a tank right now. Okay, so wait, spending the Benny and going on defense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so hold on. I have to give myself a Benny from the party pile.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You're going to spend a Benny to unshake, right?
Okay,
Yeah. Uh,
Unshaken.
You are
and-
unshaken, which means you're also it's now your turn. You just go on defense, which means you're no longer you don't have the lowered penalty from the wild attack. So your parry jumps up to a 5, and then it's an additional +4 because you're defending.
Yep.
Right.
Do I have a defense here? I do not have defense in here, so I'm just going to give you a parry bonus of 4 for the moment.
Okay. Cool.
I think that should do it. All right, and that's your go. Next round. Hammond pulls the black Joker. Everybody gets a Benny.
Yes!
Joker, Joker, Joker.
Let's see those Joker emojis. That is awesome. Hell yeah.
Dang.
And I lost my earpiece there.
Yes. That's a. Whoa. Oh my god.
All right.
We're in the game now, folks.
All right, we're in the end game.
Oh.
All right, the wizard. Everyone looks over at the wizard. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
All right, Hammond, you got the top of the round. You got the black Joker. Everything you do is +2 to hit and +2 damage this round.
Oh my god. I wish I could.
Too bad you don't have sweep right now. That would be so
I know.
dope.
I was like, I wish I had sweep right now, but even if I'd picked sweep in the beginning, it would have been spent by now.
You could attack 2 of them, though, with multi-action and not take a penalty because of the Joker.
Or you can just focus.
Or you can just focus on defense or something. Like oh
Or
my God.
no, I mean, I'll just focus on,
Yeah.
on taking out
Summoned creatures. Summoned creatures.
Yeah, that's true.
The
So
root
the-
word is summoned.
The Warcraft Raider in me is like, kill the ads, stupid. But this, but this is not a raid, and I am currently having the ultimate dance with my god, and so I am gonna ignore the skellies, and I'm gonna attack the god, because you know what? I have 1 wound right now, and I'm not shaken. You know, I'm feeling good. The blows keep coming, but it's kind of like this is ritual combat. Like I am invigorated by what is happening. So I am definitely going to
You're fighting
focus.
Kalis.
Yeah,
You're
I'm gonna
fighting
target
Kalis in the honor of Stovacor.
this is this is the fight of all fights. And yeah,
It's just
so
a good
let's
day to die.
It is. This is the clean death.
Yes.
Let's do it. Actually, I would like to switch to the Hammer
Okay.
of Power at this moment.
All right.
Which
You
is
drop the great
one-handed.
axe, pull the hammer. All right.
Because if I swing the great axe, it's there's a -1 parry.
If you're not using, oh yeah, no, that's right. It does lower your parry. That's right.
So
Go on.
guess what? We're not doing that. We're pulling out the Hammer of Power for the honor.
Power.
And I'm not gonna wild attack because this is just gonna be
Which
straightforward.
means
and
actually your parry goes up to a 6 because you were fighting with that parry penalty. By turning it off, your parry goes up to a
Yes.
6.
Which makes it a
Makes it a
10.
That is pretty good.
Yes.
Well,
That
no,
is
it was a 10 until it's a 10 until the end of this turn.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
it was the defense last turn, and then they pulled the high card. So the defense
mean-
didn't do much, but
Let's go. This is the moment. There are only moments. They are beads on a string.
that's a hit.
It's a hit.
Okay. Oh, are you kidding me?
Okay, so we all have some bennies. Do you
Wait.
want to
Yeah.
use a community benny to re-roll that and try to deal some big damage here?
There's only one community Benny though.
But we all were rewarded a benny.
Yeah,
You were also
Yeah.
all just given a Benny because you pulled the Joker.
Okay.
you pulled the Joker, we all got it money
Then
personally.
you know what? Yes, I'm going to spend my Benny. I know I should probably keep it to
No,
soak,
keep
but
your
this-
benny. We did the community.
Really?
Keep your Benny, spend our Benny. Yeah,
Yeah.
spend our Benny. Spend
Okay.
spend the community Benny.
Well, I'm just
Okay.
going to put a Benny on her, and then she can use the interface.
Okay,
to,
cool.
Okay.
Oh, what?
9.
Really? Dang it. I really want to spend the other Benny that I have, but
Save it to
That
soak.
would-
I mean, you are
that's
fighting
up
the
to you.
Horned God.
That's
Yeah.
up to you.
You're fighting. Yeah.
What is your hammer made out of?
hold on, let's.
Silver.
Anything that destroys false
Gods.
foreign god.
Yeah. It's a +2 horn god slaying hammer of power.
What is it made out of? Describe your hammer.
Okay. Well, let's go. The hammer. This hammer was crafted from the bones of the hundreds that have fallen before it. Not it itself, but the wielder, the forge maker of the hammer, who slayed an entire battle of creatures and collected the shards of their lives and then forged them together over a roaring fire. And that's just the handle.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But the bones got actually forged. So these bones were melted down. And I know that sounds impossible,
Very
but
interesting.
it
So that's,
does. But
that's the handle. What's
and
the
that's
head
just
of
the
the hammer made
handle.
of? What is
The
the head of
head
the
of-
hammer made of?
And the head of the hammer is the finest carved mithril deep within the earth. And this is a dwarven artifact. So the spell weave that has been carved into it, the
Tell you what.
stories in the scrolling.
Cold iron.
Why?
Cold iron.
Mithril.
Okay.
Cold iron? And it's cold iron plated.
There you go.
But in its heart,
The horned
it's
god
mithril.
has 2 weaknesses
Oh, okay. Well,
what you
that's,
take
that's
next-
key.
from which you take extra damage. Fire, because it is essentially dried and made up of wood and dried corpse and bone. And cold iron, because it is a thing of the Feywild.
Okay. All right. Fair.
Maybe it's like mithril with like chips of cold iron sprinkled in. You know,
Well, you get a big spike in the
like
hammer.
a myth and chips
The
hammer.
is being spiked and having AP2, right?
Right.
Or AP1, I'm sorry. But that cold iron spike on it adds +4 damage against the horned god, which would take your 9 to a 13, which is enough to shake him.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Whoa, a blood splat.
You still got that Benny, right?
Let's see, he's
Let me
still-
check.
Just
yeah,
kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm telling you, you don't have like. I'm just giving. I'm just
No,
being
I'm
the
not
that
spending a Benny right now. No.
guy.
all right.
Could I spend a Benny to smoke a cigarette over this?
So skeletons go next.
I'm actually sweating. This is nuts.
They are targeting Hemin.
Of course.
First, the one with the falchion takes a swing, misses with a 4, and the other one with the axe takes a swing.
Okay.
Nice.
This is with a
Get
4.
wrecked, skeletons.
Oh.
Vec, you're up.
Vec is going to strafe at a diagonal.
Okay.
Mhm.
He rushes forward. As he's strafing, he had already loaded his crossbow on their way here, and he raises his crossbow up and fires a shot at the horned god.
Okay.
I kind of want to do multi-action, but I also feel like that always kicks me in the ass, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do straight up single shot,
Okay.
and it kicked me in the ass. I am spending one of my bunnies on that.
Okay. For some reason,
that
you
hits.
have the. For some reason, it's listing the skeleton as the hit.
Here,
like-
I can fix that. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a hit because it's a 4 and it's ranged. Right?
Yeah, that's a hit. That's a 4. Yep. He's actually Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, you hang on. I don't. You get a bonus against things that are a different size from you, right? If it's big enough. But I think it's not. I don't think it wouldn't change the outcome. You're not. It's not. You didn't get so close to getting a raise that it would cause a change there. 6 is not enough to do anything.
Okay. I don't think that's gonna hit me. So I'm gonna take a risk. It's only 2d4 though. Even at I'm taking the risk. I am spending my last penny. Taking the risk.
You gotta
So reroll damage.
Still
Oh,
nothing.
gee.
That's okay. That's my last penny. So that's
All
my risk.
right.
Oh boy.
Drada. It was still listing you as shaken, but you weren't shaken anymore. So,
Oh, okay.
so there you go. You
Am I- Yeah. Have I overcome my fear yet, having died, or did that make it worse?
no, you're good. You're all good. You're back up.
I'm
You
not
had some
distracted?
encouraging words from Vec. You're no longer distracted. You still have the 3 wounds, however. But yeah,
Oh my
and you're
god.
still at a power
Okay.
point.
3 wounds.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm going to burn this Benny and make a D4 roll, and let's all hope for explosions.
This roll does not explode.
Oh,
get a-
the points explode. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just hope for a
Just get
4 then, folks.
You get a D. You get 1 D4.
Come on, baby.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes. So you would get 4 power points back.
You get 4 power points.
So I am
Drawing
going
upon
to.
the well of inner strength.
Yeah. I pray the moon. I'm like, please give me something. And I'm invigorated just a little bit. I reach my hand out and I fire out a moon bolt at.
Oh, that was a great sound effect that went perfect with that. This big whoosh from the music. All right. So, targeting. What are you targeting?
Big beastie. I got him.
Okay. Now, this is Moonfire, right?
Hell
Yeah, this is
yeah,
Moon-
it is.
Oh,
This is
yes.
Moonfire, right? Drada?
Yes, moon fire. Yes, it is moon fire. That is what
Yeah.
we decided. So, that's a hit with a raise.
Mm-hmm. So,
And here's my damage.
and +4 from the fire damage because it's fire as well.
That makes
Um,
it 16.
Which would be a 16 against its toughness of 11, which will deal a third wound to the creature, which it would have gotten from the shaken as well.
Excellent.
All right, so it now has 3 wounds.
I am going to. Can I move? I probably
Yeah.
should be able to, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move. Yeah, I can move back in if I need to. I'm going to back up here. I just wanna be out of the range. Yeah, I want to be out of the range of the skeletons if they come out of combat to come after me, but I can move back into range to fight.
Funny that you mentioned skeletons. The Horn God's turn comes up. He unshake. No, he doesn't unshake. His wound penalties prevents him from unshaking. So the club he was dealt this round, which would have been summoning more skeletal warriors to aid him, that action does not happen because he is shaken.
Thank the gods. Thank the moon god. Thank you, moon gods.
Next round, he goes again. Oh no,
What happened?
I don't know. That was weird.
We won.
Okay.
Who rolled? That says the
I-
horn god is no longer vulnerable.
I go because his turn was over, so he was no longer vulnerable from. But Drada, you have the high card with the ace's hearts.
Okay. I
Now
am
it
going
says
to.
the Horn God is tried to unshaken. I think when the new round started. I don't know why.
Yeah, that is weird.
Sorry, Drona.
So, Dora, you're up. Ace of Hearts.
All right, so he's back to being shaken, right?
He's not shaken.
Big guy.
No, oh, he should be, right? Yeah, because
Yeah.
he didn't unshake.
Yeah, he should be. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay,
All right,
I'm
Mark
gonna
is-
take a multi-action penalty, and I'm gonna fire 2 bolts from me at this guy.
Okay.
So here comes the first one of Moonfire.
Dude, yes! Oh!
All right, that's a hit with a
20.
raise. Resolve that
That
damage
first one.
first. Resolve the damage first before going on to the next one.
Click that damage.
That's an
a
8.
lot of damage.
8
Total.
plus 4 from the Moonfire, so that would be a 12, which will shake him. He was already shaken. That'll be a wound. That'll be his 4th wound.
Okay.
So, and with that, the horned god actually, the horned god catches on fire. It gets engulfed in the Moonfire. You can throw the extra bolt just to be sure, as it begins to flame up.
Come on.
Again, it's a hit.
10. Yeah, 10. Oh, that's a hit. Damage. It's more.
It's 12.
8 plus 4 for 12 again.
Which would be a second wound slamming into him.
And I'm just throwing moon flame at this thing.
Oh man.
And with that, the skeletons stagger back and collapse. The horned god, wreathed in flames, leans up and looks up towards the canopy of the trees, and it just seems to sigh with relief as the roots and vines that hold this corrupted form together begin to fall away and collapse to the ground. And then, and with a moment of after that, it's all just smoke and cinder. And the creature is gone. The skeletons are gone. A passageway in the trees opens up. The trees part, and you can actually see the labyrinth beyond through it. And a voice says, "You have freed me. I can try to grow anew, find my true strength. I thank you. Go with my blessing and find my brothers and sisters. Discordia has lied to you. We all live. She has trapped us in the labyrinth as she has trapped you. Free us
Oh.
and bring back the world of before."
And I
That-
stand up, or I bow. I bow and say, "For my cousins." And I just bow.
And with that, you are free of the Thornwild.
Before we wrap up, Vic is gonna walk over to Drada and hold out his hand.
Yes?
You fought
I don't
well.
have any money to give you.
I don't want money. I want to give thanks for your bravery
Oh,
and courage.
well, and to you, Sir Vec. And I bow and I shake your hand.
No sirs for me, just Vec. Or Ne, or Thray.
And he shakes your hand.
And the moon bless you.
And may the forest bless you.
And Vec walks over to Hemin.
Heaven.
Ha!
skin is
Fought
thick,
well this day.
as did you. Your skin is thick. Your hide tough and strong.
He's back. Sorry.
Oh God, what's happening?
I was like, dang it, what?
Sorry.
He's back. Ah!
We should get back to the dwarves. Make sure they're all right.
Are you okay, Hammond? Are you alive-ish? I mean, I'm pretty messed up, but
We have been granted a new life this day. This is the Wild Hunt won and completed. We have traversed worlds here.
yes. And Vec, thank you for saving my life. I owe you.
He shrugs.
Just give me a portion of your gold and we'll be even.
Eh.
But just having a little tiny baby thought. Like my friend Common. Souvenirs.
Oh yeah, let's loot.
Tokens of the faith.
Well, he said you may leave with his favor, and
Oh,
Which is
each
a
of it-
wonderful token. But
each one of you receives an item which I'll put into your character sheets, but it's the boon of the horned god.
oh yes.
That's fucking cool.
Which will allow you, each of you to once per day fire off a spell from the druid spell list within your rank.
okay.
Yes.
That's
cool.
really
please.
cool.
You don't. It doesn't cost you power points. It's just one spell within your rank level of the druid spell list. So for right now, it's just novice. But you level up. You're still novices. You're not seasoned yet. But next time we meet, you will be one level higher.
Yes.
Dope.
Oh yes.
We grow bigger.
Here we go, James.
Ooh. All right. Well,
Oh,
thank
man.
you, everyone, for joining us on this delve in the Dungeons of Discordia. Huge shout out to Common. Thank you so much for saving our asses, because for real, we would not have survived if it were
wouldn't
not
have.
for you. So thank you so much.
I saw you guys throwing all those bennies on notice rolls, and I was like, oh, I feel so bad for them. I know it's coming.
You're gonna fight a god in about an hour. This is just fun.
Also,
Sure, you want to figure out
huge-
astrology? Go ahead.
Huge shout out to all the audience cheering us on, for throwing out the plus ones, for just being with us on this journey. Very awesome having you all here. Cheyenne, this was the most intense fight and the most afraid for my character and my friends that I have
What are you talking
ever
about?
been.
I never even touched you, Vec.
But still, like, if they would have fallen, like, I would have been done, or I would have lost my companions and like dragged their corpse out of the forest somehow.
Well, those skeleton warriors that he was calling up to defend him, those were from all the people that failed this test in the past.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Oh my god.
I love that idea. That's just great.
That was so that was so wild. I'm still like,
Yeah. We survived.
That was
I don't know
freaking
how.
episode.
Oh my god. Like, holy crap.
That was teamwork.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes dream work right there, baby.
Yeah.
That
oh
was
man.
holy hell.
I
That
really
was-
can't wait for more people
Oh
to
my
try
gosh.
this game. Oh my god.
Yeah, and you've met the first avatar of the pantheon of Discordia, of the pantheon of Kronos. which is the true name of the world. The others lay out there, trapped, driven mad in their prisons, seeking release. And as you free them, so shall you free the world.
Wait,
Tune in next
can I
week.
look up and see if the constellation for the Horn God came back?
It is
Isn't that
blazing
gone?
bright, and it is blazing bright in the night sky as you
Yes!
as you walk
Yes!
out.
That is
Oh,
cool.
The stars are there. The stars are always there, but for some reason, they are full in the sky. I mean, it is bright, like the difference between a pinpoint of light and someone in a torchlight of light.
oh my God.
Strata stands, or Strata, that's a long time ago. Strata stands very upright and is very proud. Starting next episode, he is not as hunched over self. He is quite proud seeing that in the sky.
Nice.
Your courage and bravery has done good things this day, both of you.
In the distance, angry from the far mountain ranges, thunder rolls out in anger.
Well,
You can yell all you want to. You know
Lady.
what?
Miss Lady.
All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Tune in next week. We're doing this again next week, or are we going to take a week off before we're going to have a new adventurer joining the party? I know that.
We are adding a new adventurer. I will be making announcements soon, and our hope is to every couple episodes to add a new adventurer. If a cast member needs to sit out for a couple weeks, we will replace them with another new adventurer, and I really want to cycle in more people to experience Dungeons of Discordia and Pathfinder for Savageworlds. So very excited about that. Thank you all so much for joining us. Any announcements from anyone in the cast?
Tomorrow I will be I'll be with Full Sail Armada on Twitch. So look up our Full Sail Armada on Twitch. From 12 o'clock until 3 o'clock. Well, probably 12 to 2-ish. Doing streaming there, Dragon Quest. I'm part of the esports team and the streaming group of Full Sail University. So my first stream is tomorrow at 12 Mountain. So check that out.
It's happening.
It's happening. Anybody else?
Finally.
Amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just so like my mind is blown. That was wild. I can't believe I thought the goblin fight was big, and
Yeah.
I had no in my mind. I was just like, there's nothing. Surely, I mean that was such a big fight. We rolled in so hard to fight the goblins. Like,
Yeah.
I thought about it all week. I was like, what am I gonna do? I was like studying the edges. Like, what kind of secret thing can I like have loaded so that like, oh no, and this was we just fought a god,
Yeah.
sorta.
Yep.
What happened? I couldn't. Oh, that was so epic. You guys better come back. You guys better come back. It's gonna get even crazier. I can feel it.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait to see like when we get back to the camp. What do the dwarves have to say? Like, they will surely notice the constellation. They'll have seen
Oh,
it.
yeah.
They'll be like, something has happened. They're gonna see us. We're a mess.
We get to tell them that the gods still exist in the labyrinth and that they're trapped.
Yeah.
You know, because they don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we
We
know a
can-
thing.
we're gonna
We
start our-
know
We
a
do. We
thing.
know a big thing.
We are the
And-
resistance.
We get to select druid spells. Just
Yeah.
Hopefully, one of those
it
spells
will-
is
it-
healing.
Oh, man.
It's basically you'll get to pick a druid spell. I'll send you guys a list of what's available, and each one of you gets one of them. It's the only one you get, but you get to cast that spell once per day.
my god.
Perfect.
So cool.
That's awesome.
But yeah, bam, we survived.
We did.
I do not know how.
2 battles.
Two
battles.
battles.
I literally just planned on giving up. That was Drada's plan. Everything outside of giving up was shoot from the hip as soon as we decided to do this thing. So
Yeah.
this went from
You
giving
had
up
4 wounds.
to defeating a god.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
wild.
I was dead.
Oh,
I was gone. I was joining my ancestors in the
Yeah.
lunar cycle.
For a brief moment there. Yeah, you were off. You were
Savageworlds.
off to the white to the distant shore.
mhm.
1 foot in the grave. My God.
And
Oh,
Vec was
man.
pulling on the other one, like, get over here, you idiot! No dying for you.
With 100
love that
pounds of
part.
rope.
Yeah, 100 pounds.
I love the
of
part
rope.
where Cheyenne's like, "That's not really persuasion. That's more of a threat." No, you're still pretty much threatening him to wake up.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
All right. Well, audience, you can join us at our Discord. I've got the link in the chat. You can check out our YouTube backlog. For all of you that missed the episode, this will be up on YouTube within the next couple days. Check it out. This was an absolute blast. Thank you all for joining us. You did reach us at the end. If you really like Savageworlds, we also have a cyberpunk superhero show that we air on Sunday that I GM called The Ascended. The story and the world were created by Tony, and I am GMing that world, and it is absolute blast as well. We love Savageworlds. It is so fun and intense. So you can check that out Sundays at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. You did miss this episode, but you can check us on next week, Monday at 4 p.m. Central Time to tune into episode 7, I think, of Dungeons of Discordia. If you like podcasts, we have our anchor.fm/Dice Tyrants podcast. That is a D&D 5th edition podcast of a heavily homebrewed adaptation of the Tomb of Annihilation. And thank you all so much for joining us. Like, subscribe, follow, do whatever you want to do. All of it is very appreciated. And if you do subscribe, you get a bunch of really sweet emojis now, courtesy of Cheyenne, who is our GM, who did an amazing job on those.
Oh yeah.
We will play the intro video of the show for those of you that are new, and we will peace out from there. Thank you so much for joining us. Love yourselves. Love each other. Let's take care of this world as one people, everybody. Peace out.